You know what it is. You know who it is. It is Big Dog Chico. It is Dukes the Scoop. It is your man, Uncle Neely. We're coming to you live from Buffs Media Day. Football hadn't gotten started yet, but you best believe when Coach Prime comes and it gets started and the players make their way in, we're going to be bringing you live and exclusive interviews. It's the morning run.
It's time to wake up and join in. It's the Buffs Media Day 2025. We're going to bring you some live coverage right here, only the way that we can. The morning run on the pregame network. Uncle Neely, Big Dog, Chico, and Dukes, the damn scoop. We're up in here live and direct. Dukes taking over that East Coast on in Atlanta. Unc is in the middle of America in Boulder where it's cold. I'm out here in the middle of the ocean in Hawaii getting busy. And we're going to bring you the best. Unc, Dukes, what's happening? How you doing?
Doing good, Brother Dukes. I know you may have missed the news and all of the excitement with Leonte Wester's touchdown last night. You've heard of Manny, but we have officially hired Danny. Danny's in the building. He's off camera with me. Danny's
That's
here.
a lie. The devil.
I told Danny anytime that Dukes get out of pocket, he can. Anytime Chico get out of pocket. But this is his favorite sound for Chico.
Danny got to step it. Yeah, Danny got to step up. We gonna get Danny right to make sure he's on the right channels because Danny sometimes be out back smoking cigarettes and drinking Hennessy and Mad Dog 2020 and stuff. You know what I mean?
Thunderbird.
Manny.
Thunderbird.
No, so me and Danny cool. I don't know if y'all remember last night, man. I came through and I sent him a special super chat.
Absolutely.
Strictly to Danny for him to get a wine Black and Mild and some wild Irish Rose. So shout out to my boy Danny, man. And hopefully you enjoyed your time. And man, take as long as you want to, bro. It's your world, Danny.
Already discriminating. You sent Danny some on the first day. You haven't sent Manny. Now he been here for 6 months. Unbelievable. Come on now, dog. We'll just move on with the show then, since y'all want to play it like that. It's all right.
Dukes,
you
the hat is bomb.
Get some merch.
The hat is bomb, Dukes.
Oh, man, appreciate it, man.
That hat is
Anaheim Angels, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Could have been a new Atlanta logo.
Look, you know, I ain't started wearing my hats till Unc said so last week. I was like, he said, Dukes, man, your hat game. I said, you know what? Appreciate that, Unc. I need to go dig into my closet a little bit. So appreciate that.
Digging in the crates, Chubb Rock on Saturday mornings. Hey, if you're coming into the chat, let us know where you checking in from. Drop your city, drop where you're watching from. We're coming to you from, I was about to say Big 12, from the Buffs Media Day, Football Media Day. We taking place. The show will be live from there. So you're going to hear some background noise and some chatter and that kind of thing because it's literally a room full of media gathered here. Been here since this morning. The team is wrapping up practice right now. Got team photos today. So the barbers have been busy. Coach Prime will be coming by. We'll bring you to that segment when he's on with the quarterbacks. And then we'll have a bevy, ACT word of the day, a bevy of student athletes stopping by. I see Orange Mound in the building. 901 is in the building. Brooklyn, NY, LA. Duval checking in.
North Carolina, South Carolina, Flint, Michigan. How you say it, Unc? FL what?
FLINTN.
Got the MC
That's how Bree said it. That's how Bree said it. FLINTN. The city.
Thomasville, Georgia. Milledgeville, Georgia in the building. Baldwin County, Kalamazoo, Michigan. Mississippi up in here, 757. Fort Collins. And we got the whole
can you go back to can you go back to Shanika P? The realtor?
Oh man.
Queens in the house.
What about it? Dukes, what's on there?
No, I was trying to see if that was something who I thought it was.
I don't know. If you are who Dukes thinks he's thinking of, then y'all put it in the chat right now. Can't go about too fast. Hey, call her name again. Maybe she'll post again. Call her name.
Shanika Peter Realtor.
All right. Miss Dawn Duncan, somebody's at the beach, and y'all still
Ella Nisa says, meanwhile, I'm at the beach and there's fupas everywhere.
Fupas everywhere.
But we need a fupa chat.
Big dog in the house tonight looking for some fupa love.
Big dog, how many got in the building right now? How many we got?
Hey, we're approaching 400 right now. We had 20 plus people waiting on us to come on. So, hey, we appreciate y'all checking in. Welcome to the morning run. Let's get things cracking like it's supposed to be. We got the media day coming up. Unc said we got over about 20 players that's going to be doing media today with local, media companies and stations out there, whether it's radio or digital or whatever it is. They're going to be there covering the Colorado Buffalo. I think this is a great thing for Coach Prime and the Buffs to do. And it's for all sports also. It's for all sports. It's for them to do, to get these players' names and faces out there, get them acclimated to the media and get them, just able to be out in front to where they can showcase some of the skills that you guys been working on this whole spring, huh?
That's exactly right. This stuff it's branding now, man. It's marketing. These players, these student athletes, they have deals in place. They are commodities, they are businesses, they are entities, they are corporations, they are LLCs. And this gets them in front of fans where fans can put a name with the face, learn how to cop their merch, cheer for them individually and collectively, get to know them and their personalities. The art of narrative framing is a big part of athletics now. Just like we have framed the narrative of Fupa Lover with Chico, like that comes out through storytelling. So today we're going to hear some stories from the players, get to know them as the season gets ready to kick off, because all roads lead to right out there to Folsom Field on a Friday night, August 29th, when Georgia Tech comes to town.
I have a question. Who's ASU Golden Rams? I'm thinking of Angelo State, but I could be wrong.
Albany State.
Yeah, that's Albany State.
Okay.
Ben, the Granny Ben. Shout out to the 229.
229.
House of Jazz.
Okay. That's what's up.
Sand Trap.
Dukes, we had some Buffs ball out last night, man. What you think about Leonte Wester and what he did, man? Just making the headlines. Breakout star for the Ravens.
Man, I get a call last night around about 7:35. This Coach Step called me. He said, dude, he told me he was going to do it. He told me he was going to do it. He said, look at your phone. And it's a text message right there. And hold on, I'm sure it to you. And this is Leonte Wester calling his shot to Coach Step on Tuesday. I don't know if y'all can see it.
What does it say?
Yeah, we trust you. Just read it. We can't. It's blurred.
Tuesday, 5:21 p.m. I'm a crib one on Thursday. And there's a time sign with exclamation point. And Coach Step replied with FYTB. If you know, you know. If you need help, but that means fudge you talking about. For sure. Yeah. That mean like I agree.
I agree.
Right. And for him to hit that the way he said he was, and he did it. And it was crazy. Me and Step going back and forth because Chico had posted the first return. And so Step called me. He was like, yeah, it was 87 yards. I was like, Step, I'm looking at it, 17 yards. He was like,
that's where you went wrong.
Yeah.
You're relying on Chico. Chico, and dude, speaking of posts, go to the Pregame Network Instagram and run that video of LeJohntay when I interviewed him after the BYU game. And look how prophetic it was.
It's on your Instagram page right now.
Yeah,
while we're doing what we're doing. What should
people on
people
the throne said? My rookie JJ Pekeets with the Raiders was getting double teamed in the preseason. Beast, man. Shout out to Big JJ. He came to Auburn as a tight end. That boy was a real live athlete and moved to the defensive line, and he balling. Finished his career at Ole Miss. But King on the throne. I know exactly who you're talking about. Hell of a player. Out of Mississippi.
Great state of Mississippi.
From the SIP.
Hey, Dukes, I said last night, I said we get on this show, we do our thing, unscripted, and I said, damn, kind of like improv. Damn, it's kind of like 85 South Show. Damn, it kind of makes sense. They got a Chico. We got a Chico. They got somebody from ATL. We got somebody from ATL. Hell, the sensei is from Mississippi. Our sensei is from Mississippi. Man, we might be the sports version of the 85 South Show, dog.
Man, you know what? And Carlos got one of his best, like some of his best work he did in my Uncle Club on Old National in College Park. Like he well known on the South Side. Carlos Miller, like he honorary South Side for sure.
Honorary South Side. Shout out to
real.
Lowe's. All right, let's go to LeJonte's video on Unc's Instagram page right here. Make sure.
Hate that last one like that had to end that way for you, man, but what an effort.
Yeah, I was hoping we was gonna come out with a dub. We fell short. Now I just gotta go get ready for the next chapter of my life. You know, I wish the best for Colorado. I mean, Colorado changed my life on and off the field and matured me and made me a better teammate, better player. So I'm just thankful, and I'm overly blessed for this opportunity to even play in my first real bowl game. I love the experience and hope the Buffs, wish the Buffs the best, and it's on to the next for me.
Absolutely, man. Take these moments with you because you've been one.
Yes, sir.
And no matter what this number on the jersey be, you've been one. You're an excellent teammate, hell of a player. I can't wait to see you at this next level. What's some of the things you're going to be doing going forward to get ready?
I'm going to be training for the draft in Fort Lauderdale with my agent and my trainers, and just praying a lot throughout the process, and hopefully God let me be able to get drafted on the next level in the big leagues.
Love, cuz.
Love, cuz.
Love, cuz. Hey,
Love,
Chico, any second I'll let you know when to take you to the podium to the school's feed. Hello?
Yes, sir. Say it again. I'm sorry about that.
I said any second I'm going to let you know when to take it to the school's feed because they're getting ready to start something in here.
Okay. Sounds good. We'll have that queued up in a second. Great interview right there, man, right after the game.
Man.
Yeah, I got him, and prophetically, man, got Jimmy Horn right after that. And so I'll show y'all that clip at the Jimmy's game today. And that's what we talked about. Now that this chapter is closing, what's next? And, you know, you heard LeJonte right there, man, getting ready to go to the next level, going to be training, wishing the Buffs well, and how Colorado changed his life, you know, coming to play for Prime.
Mm-hmm. Man, because that catch he made, was that Baylor? My gosh. Can't believe that, man. That was amazing right there. In the rain, making adjustments, finding the football, and making the catch. Clutch, fourth down, coming through for the Buffs, man. That was big time. He's going to go down in history books for that one right there.
Man, he real deal, man. He the truth, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, and there's somebody who can solidify that punt return spot. And now when you think about how that roster is set up to be able to have a guy who can play the slot and the perimeter, it don't matter with him. And he runs his routes, not only with, and I think that his pace, the way he runs his routes, he has a certain pace that I think it allows for him to get open in positions that you may not see on a regular route tree. Like, you know, you can, let's say you get a post, but you can slow down when you can slow down before you hit your break. And Chico, you probably could attest to this. There are ways that you can run your post where you can make it look like two separate routes, either with your release or what you do at the top before you come out of your break. I think LeJonte excels at that as far as not giving up what route, because we know the first thing you selling with every route is to go. But his pace allows him to sell whatever he wants to sell when he gets ready. And I think that's going to be, I think Lamar Jackson is going to be able to get the most out of him, because one thing about Lamar Jackson, who runs with more pace than Lamar? It's like he's coasting, right? It's like when you see Lamar Jackson running, have you ever seen him look like he's sprinting?
Yeah, it just look like he's just a natural long strider type runner.
Man,
I'll say this though.
Yep.
The receiver they had playing in front of LeJonte, and I think he was number 82 Wade, got drafted. I don't want to say anything bad about it, but I want to say what I saw and I observed. And I think what the coaches would be looking at on the film today. That's basically that, man, you got locked up. You got locked up. Every attempt they tried to get to him, it was battered away or locked down. Then LeJonte come in there 2 for 41. So
yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy you said that, you know. So, you know, Dane Wade, that's family. He from over here too, right? And guess who? No. But I'm gonna tell you though. But guess who his trainer was growing up, or for like the last few years? Coach Step.
Coach Step too.
Yep, it's crazy. No, I'm telling you, that's a crazy story. We'll talk about that in a minute.
And to have two clients battling for a position in the league, that's crazy for real.
That's crazy. Yeah, for sure. Shout out to Day, man. Day, you know, we room for you, Southside.
And one of the things I took a screenshot of last night, when you look at the end of LeJonte's play, number 18 for sure, I think a guy number 24, look at the 4 guys with him going into the end zone. Like one of the things Coach Prime preaches here that's going to happen at the next level, if you got to get to the ball, you don't never know what's going to happen. Just because he broke free, you don't know if he's going to drop the ball or somebody going to strip it for him. You have to pursue. And to see those guys, when LeJonte was clearly going to score, continue to run downfield, I think not only did LeJonte secure his spot on the 53-man roster, I think that escort group did too.
Yeah. And that shows also, like, when you see your teammates running there and celebrate with you, they're excited for that player also, because they've probably been witnessed it at practice. They've seen how he worked hard. They're rooting for him. You know, I think we're going to see the same thing tonight with Shedeur Sanders. Anytime he make a big play, or especially a touchdown, you're going to see the support from his teammates out there, because they understand what they have for him, I'm sure, and they're going to support it.
Absolutely, man. I can't wait, man. Like, it kind of feels like, I don't know why I feel I'm almost a little nervous, like, you know, that, like, anxious, not nervous, anxious. Like, that's how I feel about watching Shedeur, because I know this game this ain't just about football. It's about the culture. It's about, you know, it's a lot to this game. So I'm excited, man, and I got like a little bit of a nervous energy just because of how excited I am. But I can't wait to see him ball out tonight.
I'm probably more confident than a lot of people are at this point. Like I told Unc last night, because he's starting the game. He's not coming in like a relief pitcher off the bench, you know, doing some stuff that he might not be accustomed to. He's at least starting this game so he can go through his same routines, get ready, and prep as a starter, like he's normally done, like he's done over the past few years. So I think he's going to be fine and ready to go, especially after that first series.
That's right. I agree with that. I think that that once it gets going, once the juice is going, another thing we got to do is Dukes, when you talk about the anxiety, the nervousness, the looking forward to it, all of that, is we got to understand we ain't in control of what plays are called. Ain't in control of what plays are called. And I'm guaranteeing you they got to evaluate them running backs in that old line too. And because he's got to play so much tonight because of the 2 starters ahead of him being out, you're not going to just see him 8 downs in a row throwing the ball 40 yards downfield.
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, I don't like that. I've been one of the people this whole time who's always been like, hey, man, you know, God's in control. But one thing that pissed me off is for them to talk about how Dillon Gabriel ain't gonna play, and then he goes out and takes reps after Shedeur.
Yeah, I saw that last night.
Like who is Dillon Gabriel? And I'm not hating on the guy, because I want Dillon Gabriel to do well as well, man. Like, you know, I don't feel like to root for Shedeur, you have to hope Dillon Gabriel does poorly. But for the fact that he's being propped up in this manner to the point where they're saying, you know what, our guys don't have to play, and Shedeur is in a proven situation, that's the most BS that I'm calling out of this whole situation. We know the draft was some BS, but this part, but Cleveland, they actually drafted him, so they got a little bit of grace from me. Not to say that my grace is sufficient, or that's God, but I'm just saying. But what I am saying is, when
not ready now.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, not at all.
No, I don't think so. I got it on standby.
Okay.
Yeah, but you had some bullshit. Excuse my language, man.
No, what I was gonna say is they get absolutely no grace from me. And my grace was even cemented further when I heard the owner recently say, well, you know, if you'd asked me on Friday night if we were gonna do that Saturday, I said no. And here's what I think. That owner has been there since 1999 when you've had 40 quarterbacks, more than anybody in the league. Here's what's gonna happen, y'all. The one time that they didn't pick who you wanted is gonna be when it worked.
Yeah.
Because if you're telling me you've been involved in all these picks since 99 and look how they turned out, watch what happened in this one that you wasn't involved in.
Exactly. Right. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise for you to be out of it, have your hands off, get out of the way. You know, shout out to Dillon Gabriel. Shout out to his family. You know, just like you just shouted your guy. He's from your area out there. Dylan's from out here in Hawaii, Mililani. Prolific passer. A matter of fact, second all-time in college football or FBS in career passing yards, career touchdowns tied for the record. Total touchdowns responsible for 189. That's a record. Total points responsible. So he's had a long, lengthy, decorated college career. Maybe that's what they were looking at. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, if you're gonna base that on something, give that some merit, you got to do the same thing with Shedeur Sanders and what he did in his college career.
Well, thank you, because I was about to say, if that's what they based it on, who is the all-time leader in completion percentage? Who won the Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award? Who broke more than 100 records at their school? Who broke more than 50 records at their previous school?
And he only played 4 seasons. Some other quarterbacks play many other seasons. So, I guess we both made that point right there, Unc. If you're gonna look at these numbers, then look at those too. That's what I'm saying. And at the same time, I'm trying to give some props to Dylan also, because he's not just a throwaway. You know what I mean? I think that's what they evaluated. They saw. I think his size, his height, for sure. But I think he can ball out. It just might not be for the Cleveland Browns if Shedeur Sanders is there.
Man, sometimes you gotta be careful not to read the chat if you're trying to talk or pay attention, man.
No,
right,
you can't.
Right. That's
it ain't no sometimes. Just don't.
Yeah, that's on me, man. Because man, I'll be laughing at some stuff that I see in the chat, and I don't want to be disrespectful. So I apologize to y'all just in case y'all see me like crack up.
And they sometimes some of the people in the chat don't listen well. You know what I mean? We got over 900. Well, we got 900 people up in here, and we have a lot of people that listen to as well, and some people that might not. Dylan was in college for 6 years, 3 different colleges. Chico, did I just not emphasize that about Shedeur?
Get out your feelings, dog. You're being sauced. Stop being
now I'm being salty. Yep. Okay. All right.
He said, man, stop. I ain't gonna lie, man. You did start. One thing about it. No, I ain't gonna say that, Chico. You got to represent for Hawaii, man. Shout out to Dylan Gabriel, man. I remember when he came to UCF. My boy T. Will was the defensive coordinator down there, so I got some respect for him. But right now, I just think the best quarterback in Cleveland is Shedeur Sanders, in my opinion. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Andre Walker said it best for me. I'm ball your fish, Chico. Your new name is Zaxby's. Tender.
Raise the Chicos.
Yeah. Just tender for no damn reason.
Okay.
Did not just say the same point while y'all attacking me. Check
Zeke cool. Zeke cool too, man.
I know. I didn't say he wasn't cool, but this is see what happens when Chico foul. Chat, when Chico foul, it's a hard foul. You got to stop fouling. But when they foul, they can get on here and attack the chat.
Would you like me to explain why?
If you come to me, chat, I'm gonna come at you.
Will you like me to explain why?
Unbelievable.
Let me explain why.
Hey, man,
explain why. Dukes, let me explain why.
When Chico get to rubbing them boobs, hey man, he mean business. So you might tread lightly.
No, it ain't. But that's my point. Somebody go through the lane and Dukes fouled him. It's across their arms, play on the ball. Dukes touch his jersey, raise his hand. When Chico fouled him, if they fall down, he fall down on top of him hunching. He talk about, y'all didn't say nothing with Duke's foul. Like, that ain't the same thing, dog. You a Dennis Rodman fouler. You grabbing ass in the pile.
Hey, man, a foul is a foul is a foul.
A foul is a foul.
You feel me? A foul is a foul is a foul is a foul. That is all going to be one foul. So
no,
don't be mad at me because my foul be hacking. I'm just playing hard, dog.
Your fouls be had a little zest to it, dog.
I no put no limit on my fouls.
You remember when Charlie Murphy was playing at Prince's house and Prince teammate kept slapping his ass and he was like, dog, I'm not on your team.
You slapped my ass again.
Chico just getting everybody ass slaps. Like, good job, dog. Hey, dog, I'm on the other team, man. Stop slapping my ass.
But man,
How you gonna go slap the other team but talk about good job? Man,
That what they do in the
come
press
on,
house. They would slap each
come
other.
on, now. You going too far, big man.
It's out the ass grabbing, man. Hey, y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is. It's the morning run coming to you live from Colorado Buffs Fall Sports Media Day. Football Media Day is going to kick off here shortly. Practice is wrapped up. They got to freshen up before they get out of here. We'll have opening presser from Coach Prime and likely 2 quarterbacks. Then the other players will be making their way around the room. Some of them, many of them, all of them, depending on how long-winded Chico give his questions. He loved making a statement before a question. We might only get to interview one of them with Chico, so we're probably gonna mute Chico. Let me and Deuce handle it so we can get this flow going.
That'll be
Hey, boy,
wonderful.
y'all
I'll sit
funny,
back over
man.
here and sip me a mimosa or something. You know what I mean? Twins, mimosa, please. Yeah. Why y'all do y'all show?
No.
Daddy even tried to go to work. I hear you, Daddy. Daddy to put down a pack of cool cigarettes and say, "I'm finna get Chico." All right, that's what's up. Oh, now chat, everybody out there, man. We appreciate y'all checking in once again. Put a dub in the chat for your dogs, bringing you live coverage of the Buffs Media Day. Nowhere else will you find something like this on the internet.
No, not this morning. Not today. Ain't happening, Captain.
Mimosas.
If
No mimosas?
FYTP.
Scrimmage tomorrow, right? Shout out to Dennis and the dog, Dennis and Bruce.
That is
Shout
true.
my boy
Dennis
Bruce,
say,
man.
speaking of Deuce, let me answer Dennis' question.
Why did
Then
I
let me
even
tell
up,
you a story, Deuce.
All right.
Dennis, yes, we have a full padded scrimmage tomorrow with officials. That's what I'm looking forward to, is to see if we're on the right path to eliminate these penalties. I know we can play. I know we can run the ball. I know we can block. But this scrimmage will have officials at it. I'm looking for that post-practice official report. Are we headed in the right direction discipline-wise? Now, as it relates to Dennis and his dog, Bruce, we had them on the show last night, Deuce, a little clip, because Bruce gave us a shout-out. The Anquin
Right
Chico
here.
show a shout-out. Go
Chico
ahead.
Show.
Run it back.
Said shout out to Uncle Chico.
The Anquin Chico Show.
So
That's
pause
Bruce
right
Dennis.
there. I say Dukes after I saw it a couple times. I said, "Oh man, we got to blur out
Oh, man,
Bruce's wiener."
man.
Here's what Chico says. Chico said, "Is it pink?" And then went right back to the clip to see. This man live on the air last night asked the chat and everybody, "Is it pink?" And then went to play the clip again to look at it. And wait, Dukes did this. He leaned in.
Yes, because you
Don't explain
brought it up.
Chico.
You said he asked about the blurring the dog's pin. I didn't notice it at all, right? So when he
What did
said
you
it, I was like,
say?
wait.
What did you say when I said that?
Yeah, so I was like, wait, damn, was it out or something? I didn't see
No,
it.
that's not what you said. What did you say?
That's what I thought. So I said to myself, you know how
what
they
did you say
expose,
out loud?
you know, when they expose themselves,
What did you
when
say
it
out
pops
loud?
if you're a dog lover, you know. So I said, what was it? Is it pink? You know, did you see the pink or something?
No,
you know, because I didn't see the pink.
You excitedly said, "Is it pink?" And
I
then went and
did.
pulled the
I
clip
did.
back up, and then leaned
I
in close
did.
to the camera.
No, I said, is it pink? Basically, is it showing? Because I didn't see anything. So, oh my gosh, man. But at the end of the day, it wasn't showing, thank goodness. And there was no need to even bring it up. That was him being freaky.
Hey, tell your boyfriend after the game you're gonna put some minutes on his phone.
What? What? We're on here talking about football, and now we got into glizzies. Shout out to Derek, senior art director for the Colorado Buffaloes. He said he's an avid hot dog eater.
He did say that.
Mm-hmm.
He did say that. Say he's a huge Glizzy fan.
Mm-hmm. No shame in his game.
I just should ask one question because after you boil hot dogs, the water be pink. I should ask him, is it pink?
Have you ever drank some hot dog water? Sound like something you'll put in a glass and put ice in. Terrible. Man, all right, I'm gonna let y'all talk, dog. Dukes and Unc, here you go. This.
It's me and you, Dukes.
All right, so man.
This
Yeah, man.
this man talking about drinking underwater.
Hey, man. Hey, let me tell you something about my cousin Chico, man. I love him, man, for sure, because he himself. And ain't nobody ever gonna say nothing bad about my cousin. And he's a different type of guy. And that's okay. And I'm glad that he lives in his truth. And Chico, if I don't like this is me to you, Chico. Cuzzo, man, continue to be you, dog. Let that flag fly, my boy. You feel me? For sure. I'm with you, Chico.
Absolutely with him, man. Love him, appreciate him. Him and Manny couldn't do the show without him. A lot of times wish we would do the show without him because Chico gon' Chico.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. I wouldn't have it no other way, man. He just, sometimes I got to brace myself. It's just the explanations. Sometimes I think, that's when the shovel comes out, but then sometimes when the truth comes out as well. And I learned a lot about Chico this year, and acceptance is important for me, right? It's one of those things where I have to, like, family is family. You can't change who your family is. Chico's my family. Accepting him for being him is important to me. And listen, some people get born, with levels that when they get into puberty or something, they have things that happen internally. And I think Chico was just born freaky, like from day one. Like it was never it had nothing to do with nothing. It was like born, bottle, freaky. That's it. That's the order. And he can't help that. So first of all, Chico, like I always say, bro, cuz I love you, man. Just, shoot, man. When you come on here, just sometimes, what I'm saying, just hit the freak meter. And we'll be all right, dog. For sure, man. Yep.
Well said. Particularly that part about let that flag fly. I like the double entendre there.
Yeah, man.
Deuces will be coming live from On the Morning Run from Buff Media Day. Football team will be joining us shortly. Practice is wrapped up. They hit the showers and all that, and Coach Prime will come up with his press conference. 2 quarterbacks should be joining him. Herm, how many players we got coming? Yeah, we got 25 players who will be joining us in this round robin. So many of them, I don't know if we're even possible we can get to all 25, but we're going to get all that we can on the air for as long as we can, because it ain't like we got the deadline to cut off. It's our show. We can go to 4 o'clock if we want to. So we got 25 players who will be joining us today. It's kind of, it's designed to be festive, lighthearted. Of course, we're going to talk some deep football with some of them as well, but just a good day to officially kick off the internal football season and fall sports for that matter.
Yeah, y'all put in the chat right now some of the players that you would like to hear from or that you will be excited about right here. We're going to try to get as many as we can right here on the show. Uncle B.
Yeah, I'd imagine if you know their name, they wanted the 25. Just law averages, So if you got one you're looking at particular, put their name in, and we'll make sure we pull them over because that's who our chat wants to hear from.
For sure. Yeah, the first one I saw, Amari McNeel. For sure. Yeah. Man, going back and looking at his film, even from high school, just doing a deep dive on his on his highlights and who he is as a receiver. I missed on some of that stuff with Amari Miller. Like, I feel like if he would have went to more camps and camped in more places, he could have been a 5-star with his bag level. Yeah, like he definitely had 5-star in his like potential. Like, and 5-stars are basically the top 32 players, which mimic the first round of an NFL draft. And for that reason, I think that but there are some things you just can't overcome to become a 5-star. Some of that's gonna be size, some of it is gonna be speed, it's gonna be after play ability. He has it all. Like, so that's who I'm really excited about this year. Amari Miller has everything to be a first-round draft pick. It's just about putting it together.
Nice size, Taufik, seeing Salter. Of course, we're gonna have the quarterbacks for sure. Seeing Taufik Bird, Taufik from the D-line, Big Barnes, Anquin Barnes. So y'all keep the names coming, and we will do the absolute best we can to make sure some of those players, but with time limitations as far as the official program goes, and having 25 of them, forgive us in advance if we miss somebody, but we're going to do all we can to get them all on. Which is why it's important that Chico don't make a statement about his playing career and then ask a question.
Well, that's called. Anyway, you're just gonna move past that, dog. We're just gonna say
it's great when we got one guest for 1 hour, but when you're trying to squeeze 25 in. Hey, Tawfiq, did I tell you about the time when I was on the Edmund Pettus Bridge and I was doing
not one time
drills.
did Chico do that? See what I'm saying? Not one time did Chico do that. But hold your horses, hold my beer. Stay tuned. Q46 in the chat, number 9 in the chat, Sincere Brown. Big Barnes from Montgomery, Alabama, Robert Lee High School. Shout out to him.
Madhouse or No House.
Exactly. Went from 340 to 305. Shout out to Madhouse. Shout out to him for having the discipline to do that, because that takes eating right and working out consistently and not taking those, off days off, so to speak. You saw Jordan Seaton, even when he was down Big 12 Media Day, wake up and get his workout in so that he doesn't lose a day, which could equate to about a week, like what he said with Swayze's workout. So, shout out to Anquin Barnes and all the guys who's working hard, changing their bodies, looking good, getting tip-top shape, ready for the season.
You said it. You said it. You said it. You said it.
Shout out to the tennis channel. Big Jaheim Otis saw a clip of Gilly talking to him and trying to motivate him, not whether he needs it or not. Shout out to the big fella out of Mississippi. But just to have Gilly or Unc or old head, as he would say, speak to him and talk to him, try to get him to recognize, hey, man, seize the moment, seize the moment, take everything serious. And if that can light a fire on a guy that talented and that big with that much potential, he can write his own damn check in the league, man.
Agreed.
$4.99 super chat coming in. I didn't see who it was from, but it says, Unc and Deuce, do y'all think the play calling went off the screen will benefit Shedeur tonight? I think no matter what's called, it's going to benefit him, because he's going to get to show his command of the offense, command to run and get the best out of plays, execute the plays, execute the game plan. I think the world is going to see what we've already known from Jackson State to Colorado, that this guy's a baller. This guy's a team leader. This guy has command in the huddle. This guy influences people around him to want to be the best that they can be for him, which is a true sign of leadership. So regardless of what the schemes are, look for how he executes those schemes. As I said before, with the two quarterbacks in front of him down, Flacco not playing, they brought in one other, and you got to do an entire game. I don't expect he's going to go out there and throw the ball 75 times. They got to evaluate the run game and the run blocking and all those kind of things. So you might get a series or two where he just hands it off 3 downs in a row and comes out, because they got to evaluate the offensive line just as much as they evaluate him. But I will say this, dudes. No one makes the most of their moments than a guy like Shedeur Sanders. So whatever moment you give him, he's going to turn it into something unforgettable. And what it's going to end up ultimately doing is increasing his value, be it with the Browns or his value out there on the market, both of which are win-wins for him.
Yes, indeed.
Absolutely.
Over 1,000 in the chat right now. Over 1,000 in the chat. Shout out to you guys. Go ahead, Deuce. My bad.
It's okay, man. I think it's a double-edged sword from my perspective, because if you look at Pro Football Focus stats, and everybody likes to use those, and I use them as well, you don't know. We can see a Pro Football Focus grade, but we may not know what they're actually grading. So for example, like Chico, you would know this. Like, you could be graded on, did you block your man as a tight end, that the man that's in front of you? Okay, but the play may call for you to get second level. So it could look like you whiffed on the first guy, but really you were supposed, but your actual play was going to for you to make the second level block. All right, well, Pro Football Focus is going to grade you saying, hey, he missed a block on the defensive end, but you were really doing your job. And if you ever talk to coaches about how their grades marry up to Pro Football Focus grades, there's always a discrepancy. The reason I brought that up is because when you think about what Shedeur Sanders is going to be graded on tonight, there are going to be times where he may be, he may check into a run And he'll be graded on if he read the defense correctly and checked into the right audible. Now, whether that's for him to throw the ball down the field or that's for him to call a 21 blast and just get straight up, and go straight up the 2-hole. I mean, the 1. Pause. But, regardless, we may not get to see through the stat sheet how he's performing. But that's the only reason to answer that question that I do have a little bit of pause, because I'm like, man, it's just this whole situation has been so weird, and the Cleveland Browns' history of mismanaging quarterbacks. It's just no way for us to tell if he's been treated fairly. It's just no way. He can have 400 yards tonight, and they could come back and say, yeah, you have 400 yards, but that won't happen in the game because you should have checked into a run. It's just one of those situations. So it's one of those things where I just kind of pray that he that he's being treated fairly and he does the best with his opportunity. But it's just a little, I don't know, it's a little weird for me.
Another super chat, Gerardo Ramos. Y'all think O-line will block and receivers run the right routes, or the collusion run deeper? Well, y'all, I guess that includes me too. I'll definitely say this. Yes, I think the O-line will block the best of their ability. And yes, I think the wide receivers will run their right routes to be able to catch the ball to the best of their ability.
They're trying to get a job.
They trying to make the team too, dog. We're not trying to come out here and play bad so that Shedeur can get cut. That's crazy.
Let me tell you how deep that collusion would have to be. You would have to go to about
20 plus.
I was going to say 15, but I go with 20. You got to go with 15 people plus and say, hey, I need you to do this, and here's my guarantee to you if you do it. Exactly. Yeah, it's cheaper to keep them. Like the money that you have to pay these people to go along with this, just pay him.
It's crazy.
Coach Prime is walking in now, Chico, so get ready to go.
I don't see their live feed live yet, but
all right. Well, it's not because he's just getting up to the podium. Some kids
now we're live, actually. So we'll be starting in a second, guys. Stand by. Hold down for the hold down. Hold down for the hold down. Hey, if you haven't hit the website yet, y'all go to the website, get you some merch, support your guys. Here we go.
Yeah,
we're going live.
All right. Start right there.
Wonderful day, blessed day. Glad to see all of you here. Parker joining us today to sign his national letter of intent because he liked that. He's got game, even though you just learned his name. Team Impact matches children facing serious illness and disabilities. That's right, baby. Do your thing. That's right, do your thing. Get yours. Get your moment. This is your moment. Do your thing. Parker also has a form of leukemia, which we're praying for, but it is what it is. But he's wonderful. He's blessed. He's thorough. Can you give them a word? Just give them something.
Yeah. I'm so blessed to be here and to be a part of this program and to just be here even with Coach Prime and to be able to go to the practices and be able to hang out with the guys. It helps a lot for even just me in high school playing football, just being able to see these guys and the toughness of how they play and the way that they carry themselves and play. I take it to my own life and not only on the football field, on and off the field.
Hey man, God, you got media training. Parker's awesome. Come on, let's sign it. Let's go. Come on, you with me, man. Okay, there you go. You NIL too? What you want for NIL? I'm sorry, now you're negotiating with the parents nowadays. What do you guys want for NIL? The parents are moving in with the kids. It don't matter. Okay. Any day you want, we good. I think it's one day for 8. 8. My man, can you clap it up for Parker? Awesome. Let's go. Chip, you and Sam? What's Sam? Where's Sam? You and Sam made up, Chip? I knew y'all had some problems last year. Chip swung on Sam. How can you have beef with the mascot? Chip and Sam. Here we go. We good? All right. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, everybody. What are we gonna do? What's next? Okay. Appreciate you, big brother. Thank you, man. Let me sign this for you. There you go. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bill Collins passed away last week. He was our first black team captain on the 1969 team. And the 1969 Liberty Bowl, he represented the Buffs at the pregame coin toss alone in Alabama, yet to integrate. Sent more than 40 players to the coin toss to try and intimidate him, and it didn't work. CU won 47-33. This was the year before USC beat Alabama in a game I've seen in the turning point of integration. Tammy Franklin, Kurt Franklin's wife. Kurt is a dear friend of mine. This is her father. So it's a small world, small world. She called it and told me about that. And before he passed, she said I was on a TV or something, and he stopped and they turned it up. And he was in the hospital room, and he's been following the Buffs ever since. So we want to do something during the season. I don't know how we could get his former teammates here or something just to honor him during the timeout or during the quarter end at the end of during the season at some point. So let's try our best to work on that. Currently, we're at 105 young men, 79 scholarship, 26 walk-ons. Love my walk-ons. 56 returning, 49 newcomers. Blah blah blah. Class rankings. Blah blah blah. Coaching staff. Blah blah blah. Will Shepard said, we see Leonte last night do the doggone thing, and we know what tonight is. All right, let's go. I'm good.
Hi, Coach.
How you doing?
Good to see you. Nikki Edwards, Independent. When you've been looking across fall camp, looking at each position group, who's been really standing out to you, and who do you feel like has made strides in the couple weeks you've had?
Offensive line. I'm not going to name a name. They probably have 9 guys that can really start and contribute mightily that we don't fear is going to get in there and mess it up. They're good. We got a 3-headed monster coaching those guys as well, so that's a beautiful thing. But that group there is physical. They're smart. They're tough. They're truly disciplined, and I'm truly proud of that group. The DBs are on point. Shoot, the linebackers are running to the ball. They're testing the way they're testing in their whatever that thing is they put on them. What do you? I don't even know what you call. What is it? Catapult, whatever it is. They're testing. Their numbers are crazy. Far surpasses the speed that we had a year ago. So they're doing a great job as well. You know where the receivers lie. It's probably 8 starters in that room that we could close our eyes and pick. Quarterbacks are coming along. And we want them to come along, as well as the defensive lineman. I think the offensive line is a little ahead of the defensive line right now. Pass rushers are doing a great job. And special teams and the specialists are off the chain. They're good. I mean, I think every kick you probably go through the end zone like everybody do us. We got that this year, and we got 3 field goal kickers at different levels that are crazy. But, Mata's still the guy. He don't rarely ever miss. I think he's only missed can we do our research on that? Probably 4 field goals. Is it 4? 2 here? No, I'm talking about in his career. I think he's only missed 4 field goals in his entire career. So I'm proud of him. Next question.
Hey, Coach, how you doing?
What's going on?
Denver, everybody we talked to this offseason, whether it be player or coaches, including yourself, has said that the run game is going to be a big part of this offense this year.
Yeah, we got to.
What gives you the most who or what kind of gives you the most confidence that it will be different and, a big part of this offense and its success?
The personnel and the commitment. We have a tremendous amount of personnel at the running back position, at the coaching positions, at the offensive line positions, that running game will be impacted. And the commitment that we have to the running game this year. We can't sit back and just wait for somebody to magically drive us down the field. That's not going to happen. We're going to run the darn football, and we're going to be tremendously physical.
Hey, Coach. Brian Howell, Boulder Daily Camera. I have 2 questions for you. First off, as you've gone through a couple weeks of camp now, how are you feeling?
I'm good. Thank you. I'm healthy. I'm vibrant. I'm my old self. We walk every day at the practice around campus, at least a mile. I'm loving life right now. I'm trying my best to live it to the fullest, considering what transpired.
And then second question is football-wise. You mentioned in the spring needing to get better at the back end, covering receivers, things like that. How do you feel like those guys are doing now? You got some new
I think
guys
they did a phenomenal job last season now. But in the spring, I think we needed some more bodies. We got what we want. We have a full house at the cornerback position that I think we have 4 to 5 starters that can flat out play. At the dime nickel position, we're really good there. The safeties are getting to the ball and causing havoc. I love what I see in the secondary. And what's on the roster is tremendous, not just now, for years to come.
Hey, Coach, Leo Rivera with Scope Up Sports. We've talked about this run game, but how important are the tight ends going to be in that role and establishing that?
Tremendously important. They're going to do their jobs. Brett Bartoloni is teaching them tremendously. But if they don't do it, I'm just going to put another lineman there. So we good. There's nothing to fret. We're going to be all right.
Hi, Coach. Adam
How you
Steiner.
doing?
Doing well. Wanted to ask you about Byron Leftwich joining the staff. What is kind of his day-to-day, and what kind of boost is that to that?
Coach is going back right now to, check on his son. He's phenomenal. I'm not even equipped with words to describe what he's brought to the table. His experience, his knowledge, his day-to-day just communication and on-the-field communication with the quarterbacks has been superb. He's much more than expected, much greater than we would ever have thought that he was. He's unbelievable, man. I could see why the Bucs won the championship when he was there. He's unbelievable.
Hey, Coach, how's it going? Glad to hear you're doing well.
Good, thank you.
You talked about Leonte kind of doing his thing last night, and it feels like all of your guys who are out in NFL camps are performing well.
Mm-hmm.
How rewarding is it for you to kind of see those guys take that step?
That's another recruiting tool. When LeJohntay scored, the whole cafeteria erupted last night. Everybody stood up and went crazy, and checking the feed on social, he's everywhere. And they got to mention where he came from. So not only his hometown, but his college. Tremendous. But we knew he was a dog. We knew what he was capable of. He just needed opportunity. And we have a multitude of kids on this team that just needs the same opportunity. But the commonality that he shares with some of our guys, the work ethic. Coach Phillips talked about he never graded under a 3. I think he only got a 3, which means average. Only once last year in practice. Everything else was 4 and up. And the scale goes to 5. 0 being the lowest.
Hey, Coach.
How you doing?
Hey, not too bad. Good to see you back.
I love your hat.
I do too. Love to talk to you about it sometime
There you
if
go.
you want. Just curious though, with all the talk of the running backs, Marshall Faulk seems to have those guys ready to go.
Yeah.
The offensive line, all of this points to run.
Mm-hmm.
However, you're bringing Amari Miller back, Traylon Miller,
Mm-hmm.
Timmons. I mean, the receiver room goes deep.
Yes, it
So
does.
you just talk a little bit about how that will factor into your day-to-day game plans.
We've done a study for our young men, and they figured out that the teams that win the most elevate guys to the NFL the most. The teams that win the less, the guys don't go pro. It's just point fact. They want to win. They're not sitting up here counting the stats. We have no idea who caught the most passes in college football last year, or did he even make it to pro. 9 times out of 10, I promise you, he probably didn't even go pro. So it's not about how many balls you catch. It's what you do with the balls you catch. And these guys not only are perfecting that, but they're perfecting blocking and understanding the game and learning the game as a pro. They just seen 4 guys that played the receiver position go pro from this institution. So that's their goal. They want to win and they want to be pros. So however the game dictates, if they put 7, 8 in the box, all right, we're going to throw the ball. And we got a guy who can spin it. We got a couple guys that can spin it. And we got a bunch of guys that can catch it. So the game would dictate and predicate what we do scheme-wise.
John Treach, 9 News.
How you doing?
Coach, you've had an opportunity the last couple of weeks to see where your team is.
Hmm?
How do you think they managed while you were gone?
I think the coaches did a phenomenal job. The staff did a tremendous job. Curtis did a wonderful job, didn't you? I think everybody did a wonderful job. Everybody over here, you did a good job, right? That's right. They still here. So obviously they did something. So really, the staff, man. I keep telling you, the Bible says that rod and thy staff, they comfort me. They've given me tremendous comfort. I've never had to call 100 times and check on the house because I felt like the house is going to be okay. That's why you try your best to hire correct. So you don't have to check on the house night and day. They did a good job, especially strength and conditioning with Swayze and his team. They did a phenomenal job.
Hey, Coach, Tyler King with the Denver Gazette.
Yes, sir.
Just wanted to ask about Jordan Seaton. I saw one of the videos the other day. You guys were calling him the franchise. It seems like he's really embraced that role as well. Just kind of what about his personality and obviously his play style makes him a candidate to be one of the faces of this program going forward now?
Jordan was a dog when we got him out of high school. We just had to perfect him a little bit. Now he has a 3-headed monster coaching him, and he's been groomed. Him being around the guys that we had last year a lot and spending a lot of time with them, it taught him how to be a pro. It taught him how to prepare for a game. It taught him how to understand the expectation of a game and how to understand the ridicule if you don't perform. So he matured his butt off last season, and he dedicated himself to getting his body right. I don't know if you guys have seen him. I mean, he don't even look the same. He's lean. I think he had on a pair of large pants out there today thinking he's sexy, had his shirt all tied up and pulled up. I'm like, dude, come on, dog. What you think this is? He's going to be stripping in a couple of weeks in the direction he's headed. But he's happy with the way he looks, what he's done to keep the weight off, and he's quick and physical as ever. I'm so darn proud of that young man because everything we told him would happen has happened. It's been no false promises because we told him this will happen if you do A, B, and C, and he's done A, B, C, and D. So I'm truly proud of Jordan. Love him like a son.
Coach Liam Howard, Scobuff Sports. Regardless of how this quarterback battle turns out this season, what type of benefit do you think it has on Juju's career long-term to have a veteran guy like Kaden sharing that quarterback room with him and then competing with him every single day?
We're not thinking about long-term right now. We're thinking about winning right now. So that's the thing. He's an unbelievable human being. He's won a lot. I don't know if he's competed a lot for a position, but he's not scared of the competition. He loves it. He embraces it. It's not like they're enemies. They're dear friends, and they're trying to make each other better, and they are. I see leaps and bounds with the tutelage from Coach Leftwich, left and right, and Pat is doing a phenomenal job with them as well. But I love everything about the kid, and he's going to soar. When it's his turn, trust me, you're going to know, and he's going to soar.
Hey, Coach. Matt Smith, Independent.
How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good.
What have you seen so far out of Kaden, considering this is a huge opportunity for him coming into the big stage and kind of taking the mantle that Shedeur left behind?
Kaden is a guy with multiple talent. He could throw the football and he can run the heck out of the football. Sometimes in practice, you don't get a chance to see how good he is because when you run the quarterback, you know he can't hit him. But you can see the burst, the speed, the knowledge of reading the defenses, and then he pulls it and keeps it. The kid is going to cause havoc. I'm just telling you, it's going to be a totally different type of offense, kind of from what you've seen us do in the past, because, you know, we had a guy that could spin it tremendously, but don't underestimate his throwing ability. We just want him to complete every darn pass he throws in practice and get in a habit of completions, because we know he can run. But when he gets that second part down, it's going to be a problem, tremendous problem for all defenses.
At Pro Day, I asked you about what your theme for this year would be. You said year one was hope, year two was expectation. I know
Right.
you had a lot going on this summer,
Right.
but I was wondering if you had any time to reflect on that.
No, I haven't.
Thank you. No problem.
No. I got to answer you. I want to give you a tremendous answer. Give me the core of that question. Okay. Oh, okay. Now I got you. Thank you. I'm glad you repeated yourself. I haven't yet sat down and thought about that. It's been a lot going on. I'm sorry, but I have not yet thought about that. Yeah, but I'll get that. I'm glad you reminded me of that. Thank you.
Coach Kyle Newman from the Denver Post. Arden Walker came in here last year, had a huge season. What's hopes, expectations for this next year in Boulder?
Arden is a dog. He's one of our leaders. I'm trying to figure out what is he going to be. He's going to be a dog or leader, DLL, because he's earned that. Grades out of 4 every day, which is above average, and we expect you to have impact in the game. That's what that grade means. You're talking about a good kid, a good human being, a good person, a good man, works his butt off every day in practice, and he's preparing to have a big year. He practices like, I'm going to have a big year. So I'm proud of that young man and how far he's come, truly. I don't think he's going to play in spurts. I think he's going to have a level of consistency that you see that he's going to be truly impactful.
Hey, Coach Adam Rittenberg with ESPN over here. Good to see you.
How you doing, sir?
You know, with some of the new players coming in who's left the program, does this at all feel like phase 2 of your tenure, even though it's the 3rd year? And if so, what can we expect? What will be different about this next phase of Colorado football?
The next phase is, I think we're going to win differently, but we're going to win. We're going to win differently, but we're going to win. I don't know if it's going to be the Hail Marys at the end of the game, but it's going to be hell during the game because we want to be physical and we want to run the heck out of the football. So it's going to be a little different, but it's going to be fun. Great question. Great question.
Coach Troy Rink from the Denver Post. You've had stability at quarterback. I'm right here, Coach.
How many people are here from the Denver Post? God darn it. Did they send the whole package?
You've had stability at quarterback since
Yes, sir.
you've been a coach. Do you need to decide on a starter how do you approach this quarterback battle? Do you see both playing? Do you see a primary?
I see us winning. I'm not looking that far down the line. I'm looking to have great practices by these 2 young men, and cream of the crop is going to rise. So it's not an urgency that we got to name this and name that. Both these guys can play. I mean, I think we could play well with either one of them, but we want to put ourselves in the best position totally. So it's still going on. And don't underestimate Staub and what he brings to the table and what he brings to the room, because he's been in that room for the last couple of years, so he's seen some things that has had consistency in what we want and desire. And what he means to that room is phenomenal. Just being that older guy, that veteran that understands how we want things with these 2 new guys. So he's a tremendous asset to that room as well.
Hey there, Mark Kisla, Denver Gazette. You had a strong vision of what you wanted this program to be when you came here.
Yes, sir.
And you hit the ground running, certainly.
Yes, sir.
As you've grown this program, how do you think you've grown as a coach? And how do you think you're better as a coach now?
One at a time. I'm getting old. Okay. How has I grown? How have I grown as a coach? Your first question, right? I think I've grown tremendously. I see and I understand who I am, what I am, how I am, where I'm going, and how to get there, even with selecting coaches. I'm more attracted. I love college football, trust me, and I love the college game, but I'm somewhat attracted to the pro guys because I think we see things the same way. We have some college guys on the staff, and they're phenomenal, and I need to see from their lens as well because what they add to the equation is tremendous. But I had to learn that about myself. I had to learn to go with my instincts. I think year one, I would be on the sideline and I would feel something, and I didn't go with my instincts. Timeout or no, we're not doing that. Year two, I went with my instincts, and now I'm going to even go more with my instincts. But I feel like our staff gets better and better and better every year. I feel like the roster gets better and better and better every year. The support staff, I think we get tremendously better every year. So the product that you see behind the scenes and on the field is tremendous, and it gets better every year. Second, tremendously. I'm a better man. Let's talk about the man first. I'm a better man now than I was 2 years ago because of things that God has allowed me to go through, things that I've seen, things that I know, and things that I had to eliminate out of my life. So I'm a better man, which makes me a better coach. Great question, my man. Make me think a little bit. I like when you guys make me think a little bit. That's good.
Hey, Coach. Jake Schwan, it's DMBR. Wanted to ask you about DJ McKinney. He's got a lot of buzz. Also,
DJ McKinney is a pro.
He's gotten a lot of buzz, a lot of criticism, it seems, though, this offseason.
Why?
That's a great question.
Why would he receive criticism and he played his butt off last season?
That's a great question.
Right.
Just how have you seen him respond basically since the end of last year?
I feel like every coach, every scout that comes here, that's the first name they mention, DJ McKinney. So I don't understand the selective criticism. DJ works his butt off every day. Hodge works his butt off every day as well. Both of those guys, I think we got a few pros. Carter is going to be in that boat because of his size and speed and athleticism. But back to DJ, the kid's a pro. He's long, can run, athletic, competes. He wants the smoke. Like when we play against a team that has a dog on the opposing side, he wants to be that guy that goes in front of him on play to play. Preston is the same way, man. Preston is, it's a whole new Preston out there right now from what I've seen. He had a phenomenal year last year, but this year, the way he's preparing, it is crazy. And I'm happy and I'm thankful that he is where he is and who he is right now because he's a leader in that secondary right now. He's the leader right now in the secondary. Great question. There go my man. Come on with it, baby.
Jack Carlo.
Jack Carlo.
How's it going, Coach?
My dog.
Good to see you again.
Did you? How many more followers?
About 300.
300.
Yeah.
We gotta do better than that.
Very grateful.
We gotta do better than that. Gotta follow me, man.
I'm very happy with that.
Okay.
But just about 2 weeks into fall camp now, just what has kind of stood out to you the most or impressed you about this new group of guys?
These guys work. They work. The strength and conditioning was phenomenal, and they just picked it up from there. They're fighting through adversity because you got some injuries. You're going to pick up some injuries. We've had some soft tissue injuries and some other things that we're fighting through right now. And, you know, that second week, it kind of get like a days ago a little bit. But they're fighting through it, man. And it's a totally different team. Like the way they're attacking it, the way they're approaching it, it's totally different from last season. And I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm elated. I'm excited to go out there every day just to see what pops up. You got to understand, like some of the guys came in and I was out. So this is my first time getting to see them really go at it and not train in off season, but really put on the pads and play. So sometimes I have to wait till they take their helmets off. Oh, okay. I know you know, and keeping a roster to see who they are. But some of these guys are, darn it, man. I'm proud of them. I'm proud of the depth, the scouting and recruiting department of Coach Ray, what he's brought to the table. We got some talent here. We just got to make it do what it does.
Hey, Coach, Pat Graham, Associate Press.
Pat, how you doing?
Hey, not to be overly dramatic on this, but given what Shedeur went through and what you went through, just tonight, watching tonight, does it make it almost more meaningful than just a football game?
I'm not going to say meaningful. We've already spoken like 3 times a day. We just got off the phone joking and clowning like crazy. It's going to be strange for both of us. I was in the hospital the last time. I missed I think 3 games, but this time I'm well. But me going out there taking that walk and him taking that walk, and he know I'm not there. That's different. That's different for him. So, but he's so prepared right now. A lot of people are approaching it like a preseason game. He's approaching it like a game, and that's how he's always approached everything, to prepare and to approach it like this is it. He's thankful and appreciative of the opportunity. He don't get caught up in, all the rhetoric in the media. He's far beyond that. He was coached through that when he was a kid. So we've always gone through that, and he's always navigated his way. Some of the stuff is just ignorant. Some of it is really adolescent, but he's far surpasses that. And I can't wait to see him play. I can't wait to see Jimmy play. I can't wait to see Shiloh play on Saturday. I can't wait to see Will play, Travis, and Cam and BJ. Did I get them all? Xavier, yeah. All. I can't wait. I'm like a kid in the candy shop. It's like your babies out there that you cut the umbilical cord. Now they doing their thing. I just can't wait to see him get down tonight. But it's going to be a little weird. It's going to be a little strange. It really is. I got to admit that. But I'm praying for him, and God has set him up and placed him in the perfect position that he needs to be in. It's going to be a problem after the night, though. I promise you that. Thank you. God bless everybody.
Yes, sir, with the blessed Big 12 Media Day. I say Big 12 Media Day. Buffs Media Day right here. We're covering it just like we did Big 12 Media Day with Coach Prime and Dukes. We're going to go right back to the feed next.
Chico, there's nothing on the feed, Chico.
There you go, Unc.
So I don't know why you're trying to go to the feed.
You had to unmute yourself, Unc. I was waiting on you to do that. That's what
Chico.
Coach Neely.
Yes, Coach Prime was going to stop by, but he had to run out to go take the team picture right downstairs. I'm glad he didn't stop by, because we wouldn't be able to show him no way, because you were still showing media availability.
I only did that because you were on mute and you were talking to the mic. You got to unmute yourself. Duke, you got to unmute yourself too.
So let me ask you this, Chico. Would have been better going to media availability or going on the screen and tapping your headphone and telling me to unmute myself?
Media availability, because I couldn't hear anything that you were saying. So I just wanted to be sure, because you could be on the mic.
We talking sign language all the time. We talking sign language all the time, but now all of a sudden you can't signal nobody. Let me tell you about Chico.
I did see you doing this though. So honestly, I thought somebody else was coming up. I couldn't hear you. I just saw you doing this. And yes, we are live, people. We are live.
I'll tell you about Chico. Not only do all stories lead back to him. Somewhere on that road called Chico Drive, you go make a left turn to Chico is always right. Which is why he even celebrated the other day when he had that that constant repeat going, all right, y'all, that was on me that time. That was on me that time.
I got to raise my hand. That was on me.
Oh, we knew it was on you. What is you talking about?
And somebody's in the chat was saying, Chico, that better not be your mic that was hot while Coach Prime was talking. No, it wasn't mine. Well, I did find out and I muted it. So, hey guys, we're working in progress here, but we're bringing you something that no one else is bringing you, so it's exclusive.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
And
nothing else to compare
you,
it to.
you can't see where I am in the Champions Center, but we're overlooking Folsom Field, and
boom, there you go.
Chico, you there?
Yes, sir. Keep talking.
Put the camera back up. I'm gonna.
There you go. You like that one better?
Cheers. Unplug that. Yeah. Take that out there and show the team.
I was just checking. Shout out to Terrace.
Yeah, Terrace is going to show y'all what's taking place out there. The sunlight might be too bright. I sent him with the group shot.
Wow.
Can you
Okay,
see it?
Terrace. Yep, we're there. Can you see it right there?
Yeah, there it is. All right.
Well, we were
So-
live, but just lost it right there.
Yeah, it's outside. Okay, the Juju and Salter coming in. They're going to go to the podium, and then they'll come here when they get done.
Okay.
So we'll get them back on. Okay.
Juju Lewis and Kaden Salter. We appreciate you
And
two
Star
running around.
coming on. So go to the other screen because they're about to start.
Nice.
Go
Ryan,
to the feed.
stop. Beautiful damn field out there. I'll tell you that much, Coach.
This works out. So we have these three guys until the team is set to do the team photo. So 5, 6, 7 minutes. Appreciate it. Yep. Scott, you want to start us off?
I guess for all three of y'all, what's up, y'all? Scott Proctor at DMVR. The impact for each of you guys, what it's been like working with Byron Leftwich, and the impact that he's kind of already had on you guys working with you as long as he's had so far.
I mean, with Coach Leftwich coming in, he most definitely helped us just all together as a group, as a unit, with practicing better. I feel like every day, I mean, when I'm going, he got the other quarterbacks standing behind, going through progressions, reading the defense before the play, and vice versa. So just him coming in and showing that how much he's like he hasn't been here. He's just now coming in, and it feels like he's been here the whole time. But we know he got things going on with his son and wanting to spend time with him and all those types of things. But we really appreciated him the time while he's been here, and we're looking forward to him coming back and helping us more.
Yeah, no, I would say the same thing. Definitely cool having Coach Leftwich there, just knowing that he has the past NFL experience as a quarterback and being a black quarterback at that, just knowing he can give us his point of views and from his experience and things like that. It's hard not to try to soak up as much as you can.
Hi, guys. Nikki Edwards, Independent. For all of you, Coach Prime said that this offense is going to be completely different. We've heard that both Kaden and Julian, you guys have been – there's no specific quarterback battle. You guys both provide really good facets to an offense. When you guys are talking to Pat Shurmur, what are your conversations like with him and what he's maybe designing, what the playbook looks like? How does it feel different, Ryan, for you, and how does it feel different from your previous schools and learning this offense?
I mean, from my previous school, we was most definitely a run first, triple option type of team, and just coming here and coaches seeking in on, of course, on my old film and everything that I'm more familiar with. They're putting in these little plays designed to where I previously came from, and of course, with me being in, like they will call maybe 2 passes and 2 runs with me, then Juju will go in and it'd probably be all passes. So he's just putting us in certain situations that he know that we're comfortable at doing, and I feel like he's been doing a very good job at it.
Yeah, I'd say coming from the past team and being with Shurmur for the past few years, that it's definitely changed a little bit. I think it adapts to the players. So obviously we had Shedeur and that whole offense last year, and I think it's going to adapt a little bit this year and change to what we're good at.
Hey, this is for Julian. Brian Howell, the Daily Camera. You come in, obviously, a lot of confidence and a lot of talent. And, talked to you at Big 12 Media today and how confident you were. But can you talk about learning from the guys to your right here? Kaden's obviously been in college a long time, and with Ryan being in this offense and this team the last couple of years, how much have you learned from these guys?
Honestly, I mean, I've learned as much as I can. Like you said, Staub has been here for a while, so trying to sit with Staub and learn the plays a little bit, just because, I mean, honestly, the college playbook is a lot deeper than what high school was. I'm not even gonna lie. So Staub helped me a lot with that. And K-Salt, he's had his own experiences with college and life things. I mean, I think me and Kaden talk more about life than football, which I think has actually helped us build a better relationship off the field, just because, I mean, quarterback battles or whatever quarterback battles are going to be. So just trying to keep it friendly and keep it team related.
Liam Howard, Skill Above Sports. As you guys have worked together in this quarterback room, what about the relationship that all three of you have formed together is unique to this team compared to previous quarterback rooms you've been in?
Me, honestly, I feel like every quarterback room that I've been in, well, at Liberty, we was also a tight quarterback room, but being here, I mean, we're still a tight quarterback room. Of course, me and Juju were the new guys. It was Staub, Dumb, and Colton and before. Well, they're still here, but I feel like since I came in, it's been nothing but love in the room. Everybody's competing, everybody's out having fun, and I don't really think at practice we're thinking about the competition while we're just thinking about going out there and doing what coach wants us to do, and that's complete passes and keep the ball moving forward. But yeah, overall, I feel like it's a tight quarterback room. Of course, we got the old head and the young end, then we got the vets that been here and been playing behind the system. So we're all just coming in. We're just all having fun with it.
This question is for Ryan, Adam Munster Tiger, 24/7 Sports. You've been here the last couple of years. I'm curious what you've seen out of the offensive line this preseason as compared to maybe those previous couple of years. Coach Prime was just in here praising those guys through early camp. How much better is that group?
Man, this is one of the best looking lines that I've seen since I've been here. I know we have an emphasis of wanting to run the ball. I think we will. I think we're gonna have a lot of time back there from the quarterback. So the line looks really good.
Patrick Dawes, School of Sports. Ryan, obviously Kaden is the senior in terms of age and total experience, but you're the senior in the room in terms of time in Boulder. All the narratives have been about the competition between Kaden and Juju. What's kind of your role been as that senior quarterback in the room in terms of Boulder experience?
Yeah, I'd say my role is just to be the best teammate I can be, help these guys grow, help the room grow as a whole. I think the team moves as our room does. And shoot, my role is just to be ready. If my number's called, I'm gonna go out there and be ready.
Hey, Kaden, I want to ask you about you had a view of this program when you were at Liberty, and you probably had an impression in terms of what Prime's program was like. Now that you're in it, how different is it, the reality of what you face every day compared to what you thought it was going to be before you got here?
I mean, yeah, it's tremendously different. Of course, at Liberty, where it was more so of the smaller D1 schools playing in Conference USA, games not fully sold out. Away games not fully sold out. I mean, they brought the fire at home games, but just being here, it's been a lot of different things going on. Just being here with Coach Prime, being here, the lights, the players that we have here, the coaching staff that we have here. I mean, we got 3 gold jacket coaches that's been here, just learning from everybody. We got a lot of coaches that's been to where I'm trying to go, and we have coaches that's played and coached at that level. So, I mean, I'm just sinking in everything that I can from the coaching staff before I head off next year to hopefully make it to the NFL.
Mark Kisler, Denver Gazette. Julian, you just said that you and Kaden talk more about life than football, maybe. When you've done that, what have you found in each other that you like or that makes you think this guy's all right even though he's trying to win the job?
Honestly, I mean, he's a great guy. I mean, I met his whole family. I mean, his brother's on the team too. It kind of reminds me of my own family. I mean, seeing how his mom and dad move around together and just his relationship with his siblings and things like that. I mean, he's been in college a lot longer than me. So just seeing that it's still, you're still able to be around family and enjoy your time with your family and still have that connection while you're off the field is definitely cool.
Yeah, for me, Juju kind of he reminds me of the younger me when I was coming into college. Although he came in a year before me, I went in senior early enrollee, not skipping my whole senior year. But like he said, just the family thing most definitely. I see how tight he is with his pops. I met his pops before. Haven't met any of his siblings, but Juju, he's a real funny guy. And sometimes he do things and you got to remind yourself like he's a 17-year-old kid. So at the same time, he's a hilarious dude. He's fun to be around. He's a competitor. He throws the ball with so much confidence. He goes out there, practice hard each and every day. I don't think he look at it as he's the vet. They're going to give him the job. He comes in and work every day and compete, and just he's trusting the process.
Really, for whoever would like to answer, wondering if you could speak on the wide receivers room and just who has stood out to you in that group so far.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to point out a specific player because there's been different groups and different personnels going in with fall count, with getting everybody reps. But I feel like most of the receivers has been going out and doing what they're supposed to do. We do grades every day after practice, and most of the receivers receive 4s and 3s. 3s are average, but 4s are ready to play. And I feel like they're getting better each and every day. There might be that one day where they did better than the day after, but I feel like every day they're going out and competing and just doing the best that they can do and handling the different personnels and the different motions that coaches is throwing out there, with them knowing that I'm familiar with a lot of motions and things like that. So coaches have been putting in a lot of different motions and so on. So just handling everything that coaches throwing at us with the different installs that we put in every day, and just I mean, I love it. It's one of the best receiver rooms that I've had been in college. Well, it's the best receiver room that I have been in college, and the depth that we have is amazing. I mean, we got depth on the outsides and depth in the slots, and also got a running back that we can also use out at receiver, DT. But it's been amazing just going out and working with them each and every day.
No, yeah, we got some dogs. Point out a couple names. I mean, the list goes on, but Amari Miller is going to be our dog. Joseph Williams, Dre. We got Zach Atkins, a tight end, who's going to be good. And again, the list goes on. It doesn't stop there, but there's definitely some dogs in that room.
Oh, man, I think it's pretty obvious about the targets we have. I mean, he just mentioned a bunch of them. We still got Q46 back there, high school national player of the year. What can I say? And then, like you said, the list goes on, but it's definitely going to be some guys you can feed the ball to. Q46. You got him. Q46.
Can't hear Unc right now. Can't hear you right now, Unc. Let me go ahead and bring the sign language in for you.
There you go, Chico. That's all you have to do. That's how it works. Like, it ain't hard, dog. It ain't hard.
It ain't rocket science. We don't have to reinvent the wheel. Damn.
Like, it's hand signal. So the 3 quarterbacks just left to go down the steps into the stadium where the team is already seated for the team photo, the official team photo for the school year. Once they're done with that, 25 of those players will come back up the steps and join us in the media room. And of course, we'll get as many as we can to cycle through with us. The Juju, the rest of the quarterbacks, etc. Some of the top name players that y'all put in the chat. That was so long ago, Chico. So once again, y'all put some names in the chat of those 25 players or players that you would like to see us interview on the morning run, and we'll make sure we grab those guys because we want to please the chat because the chat is so pleasing to us.
Yes, indeed. Shouts out to everybody with the super chats.
We're going to start.
Hold on.
1,300 in here, but only 500 likes. Come on, dog.
1,300 watching. Happy birthday, Coach Prime and Baby Snow. Super chat from Miss Bell. Let me see it. Miss Debbie Garcia, who said she missed the show last night, but she was able to catch it at 4 a.m. this morning. As Shannon said, resume me for 31 teams up in this thing. Ocho.
Ronald Ramos.
I didn't say that, Geraldo.
Chico be trying to take it off the screen for Oxy. I saw it. I saw it, dog. I saw it.
Yeah, play
What was
call
that one?
12.
Oh, we
I
already
think
did
answered that
Okay.
one. Yeah. Shedeur definitely going to ball out tonight. Yeah, man. We thank y'all. Put your super chats right there. We'll make sure we get them in. Once again. Unc, Big Dog Chico, Dukes the Scoop, live and direct right here. My favorite young man, Unc and Chico. Thank you, Miss Crystal Wise Williams. You know, trying to continue to bring this to you. I want us to keep bringing it to you. We're going to keep bringing it to you.
I like that how D, like what I've seen from O at practice and Q for 6, you know, as the quarterback said up there, of course, quarterbacks love having great receivers as options. But we are talented on the outside, on the inside, talented with speed, talented with guys with what they can do with yards after the catch and making people miss. And I'm telling you, with the addition of Marshall Faulk, don't sleep on these running backs being involved in the passing game out of the backfield, which was something Falk was known for in his career. He tell you he didn't count carries, he counted touches. And so he's going to make sure that these backs, two formation backs, having motion in the offense, there's going to be a lot of different looks this year compared to the past years. Because as we said before, Chico, when you got a Shedeur Sanders and you got a Travis Hunter, you got to keep the balls in their hands. Pause. Now that they're gone, you get to spread that around some. You're going to see tight ends, you know, involved. You're going to see running backs more involved. And no one is shying away from that. You know, it's not like somebody's emailing the playbook around the nation, but Coach Prime, Coach Shermer, Coach Falk, they've all said, we're going to run the ball.
Yeah. And they have the running backs that we've seen highlights on Well Off or Reach the People with them really making big plays, whether it's Price, with Taylor, Hayden, or even Michael Welch. All four of those guys been making plays. Y'all put y'all favorite wide receivers in the chat too, because we got some dogs at the receiver position, as Juju and Kaden and Staub pointed out. And guys that they didn't even get to name really been making plays. Shout out to Isaiah Hart, big catch the other day. Cam Michael get well soon and get out there and make some plays also.
I was looking around for Terrace, see if he could, since they're in the stands for the photo, he could take that back out there. Oh, there he is right there. Terrace.
Yeah. Also, Q for 6, he mentioned. Q Gibson, shout out to him. Big time ball player. Number one, what was it? Texas High School Player of the Year this past year.
You don't have to stay long, but you could take that back out there since it's showing what's happening now.
Mario
Terrace is going to take the other camera out there so you can see the team in the stands. The staff is now filling in around them. So a couple of snapshots, and they should.
National Player of the Year. Appreciate that love and liberty. Oh, no. Sincere Brown, Gibson, and Draylon Miller. Team photo.
Yeah, team is in black, staff is in white. He's not going to be able to zoom in much. We're in the opposite end zone. But that's where the team is right now. Once they get done with that photo, they'll start making their way. The 25 players for Media Day will start making their way up the steps. Look like Terrace is making his way down the steps. So my man T.
Terrace said, I'm going to be resourceful today. You understand me? That was a plug that I didn't have to give right there. But shout out to
man, I was going to talk to y'all fair about it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
What we doing?
Talking about self and Manny about it, dog.
So what we doing?
7 p.m. Eastern tonight, right? Shedeur Sanders playing.
Yeah, 7 Eastern, 5 Mountain Time. The Cleveland Browns take on the Carolina Panthers in Carolina. So matter of fact, that's right around the time that team meetings are wrapping up here. So I'm sure the cafeteria again will be watching that game as they have dinner and conclude. El Anissa, 1999 Super Chat. Thank you for the exclusive content. Unc, Chico, and Dukes. TMR is the only CU news I trust. You better say that.
Martin Luther Dukes.
That.
09 Martin Luther Dukes. Shout out to Goonsville Clothing. I did write a quick little quote down, or note down, should I say, what Coach Prime said. And we talked about this last night, how Shedeur will be approaching this game like it's a real game, like it's a regular game, not a preseason game, or none of that stuff like that. But this is a real deal type game that Shedeur is going to be approaching his ass, and no fluff, no playing around. He's going out there to do his best and to put on the show for the people. And that's what Coach Prime said, that he's been basically coached for his whole life to deal with this type of pressure in this situation.
You know,
and to make the best out of his
Shedeur
opportunity.
and Coach Prime are the kind of guys, as athletic as they are, they failed recess because they don't play. That man ain't going out there talking about no damn preseason game or no scrimmage or practice. Man, they do everything to win. Man, I don't care if it's spades, tunk, badminton, hopscotch, Uno. They do everything to win. So you're damn right Shedeur is going to take this. He gonna play tonight like it's a Super Bowl.
Right. Yes, indeed. Can't wait. Well, we have a few other players that's going to be coming up. Media day. How long media day will last today, Unc?
Man, it's going to last till Uncle Chico say bye.
No, I mean, not us. I mean, for like the actual event.
Ask me again.
Don't even worry about it. I don't even think I should ask
You know you're going to get the same answer. Well, I mean, because Chico, from a technical standpoint, he hadn't even started yet. The 25 players hadn't come up here. If you can see the room, there are media stations around. No one is live like us. If you can see the room, there are media stations around to interview players and spend time with them, and they're going to move from station to station. That part hadn't even started yet.
Right.
So if you're watching the morning run and you're waiting on things to get going, won't be long now. And just hold tight, because right next to me in this chair, we will have player after player after player for exclusive interviews live.
So you see how they doing it? They don't play no game. Running back one will be determined. I think you guys will know that one. Shout out to Hal Dawkins. You think we all will know that once the kickoff starts and one of the running backs run out there. That's what I think has been the MO for Coach Prime. With
I think right now, man. Right now, Dallin, Hayden, Micah, and Trackhawk. I think it's between those three. But I will say this, fellas, as people love to track, wide receiver one, QB one. QB one is going to be the only position that will be the lion's share of the reps for that one spot. When you look at all the other ones, by the time you get to the first bye week, whoever is behind them is going to have just as many carries, just as many snaps, just as many receptions, because these rooms are so talented and deep in this new era of college football that we're in. You put players on the field based on how they produce and what they do in practice. And so just like you saw when Shedeur was quarterback, you're going to have a different 100-yard receiver each game. Unlike what you saw in the past, you're going to have, different running backs from week to week, who are commanding the ball and doing the damn thing. So I wouldn't put a lot of stock in Hal, who's actually listed as RB1. I would start just tracking carries and touches in progress, because by the time you get down to nut cutting time, as they say in McGee, Mississippi, the two going to have just as many runs as the one is.
Yep. Like running back by committee, as they would say.
Yeah, I mean, I like this, Chico. Unball your fist, because this ain't no joke, just like for real deal. It's like the morning run. Ain't no TMR1. We all get our reps on here.
Sap said we don't have a depth chart, we have a rep chart. I like that with the defensive line. I don't care who starts.
That was hard.
Who started, who getting the most reps.
Man, my man,
like go out there and start and get 2 reps.
My man, which I don't know him for real, so he really ain't my man, so let me be careful. There's power in the tongue. After the game, like for a couple of years now, he just always been like that. Dallin Hayden ain't got this, ain't got that. I really don't know what he be watching.
Who?
After the game, in the chat says Hallen got no shakes. Just run straight. He is RB3 behind Micah and Taylor. Him. Like, damn. I'm sitting there saying his name.
So who's Mr. Tender? Somebody missed the tender on the chat.
I'm not missing at all. I'm sitting here saying the name. You like who?
I just said who, dog? Like the owl.
Hey, Chico, hilarious, dog. Hey, Chico, why you do that?
Damn. I really don't think Chico can read. Like, I really think
I can't read it. I can't hear the chat going by so fast. You said after the game, and I'm thinking, okay, I went straight to after the game. But you said after the game.
Oh,
in
you
the chat.
I know what you do, Chico. You like who's on first? Abbott or Costello? Like, no, man, the dude last year is who?
Chico
Yeah,
silly,
who's on
man.
first? Yeah, who is on first? Yeah, but what's his name? Who is his name?
Let me ask you a question. What is a 3-letter word, or what is a 3-letter word that start with gas?
Gastrophe?
Said 3 letters, dog.
You said a 3-letter word that start with gas. Gas is 3 letters, G-A-S.
You got the answer, Dukes? Chat, y'all got the answer? Damn, nobody got the answer.
What? Hat? Because H is hydrogen?
Hey man, that might have been the most just in-depth, intelligent answer I've ever heard right there. But no, it's not that. Not that. It's very simple. It's car.
Oh, okay. That's a good one.
It's car. Look at the look on face.
Okay, I got. Hey, okay,
I just got mad. I just got mad at Dukes there. Compliment that bullshit. Talk about that's a good one. You know damn well wasn't nothing good about that.
Hey, Chico, hey, look, Chico, hey, they said in the chat, they said Chico was on the roll. They said Chico thinking cooking because he said, hey, who missed the tender? He was like, well, I got the mic. Let me try this joke out. Hey, boy, you stupid, boy.
I'm here all week.
Shout out to Chris Evans. His comment, the chat is rolling down. Shout out to Chris Evans. Says Dallin him. Remember his high school days in Memphis. I remember him well.
Christian brothers.
See.
Memphis 10.
Hold on 1 second, y'all.
All right, Chico, I got one for you. Ready? Dad joke.
Hold on. Make sure I get. All right, there you go, dude. My bad.
You ready? Dad joke.
Hold on, Unc.
First guest, Jordan Seaton is here.
Wow. Big time.
Put the other camera up, Chico.
There we go.
There you go. Time. Take this one off. There you go, Chico.
Seaton. I'm working. I'm getting there, Unc.
We got Jordan Seaton in the house, man. Coach Prime had a lot of questions directed to him about you and your performance this offseason. They called you the franchise.
Appreciate it. Okay, y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah,
I appreciate them saying that. We just been working right now. We in grind mode.
Yeah. What are you looking forward to most about this upcoming season, man?
How many yards we gonna get per carry?
So you want to run block?
Yeah, we run the ball this year, and I'm very excited for it. We got 4 or 5 good backs that can all tote the ball, and it doesn't matter who's back there if we do our job up front. You know what I'm saying? You can run off.
Oh, you got a hell of a line if I can run behind it.
Yeah.
Deuce Chico, y'all got a question for C? We got Juju up next as well.
Seaton, Big Jordan, I just wanted to ask you, what kind of was the thing that impacted your weight loss and your body transformation the most? Was it extra work? Was it diet? Was it nutrition? What helped you make the transformation that you made in the offseason?
For me, the offseason was more so a mindset thing. Just going in and, not thinking so much of, I got another year, rather focus on it now. So then when it's time for me to be a draft eligible guy, I look the part and play the part. So it's just more so just not waiting till the last minute to turn on the switch and do it right now.
Nice.
Dukes, last one for him. I'm so sorry, Dukes Chico.
Okay, I'll get one. Jordan,
you got a breeze?
Yeah, man, I'm trying to get right.
That boy said, what is it? The braids?
try to get right, dog. Try to get right. Try to channel my inner Jordan Seaton. You know, maybe I get some hang time one day. You know, but give a shout out to some of your newcomer offensive linemen, man. That's really been making an impact this season.
I'm gonna start off on my left guard, Scoop Xavier Hill. He plays next to me, so me and him, we've been grinding. We've been building the connection, and we're almost at a point where we're on the same page and we don't have to talk about it. So I feel really good, really special about him. But not only him, the center Z, the right guard Zai. All five of us right now really, and the whole group, we really just been gelling and really been building that connection to where we're all one.
Yeah. Zari McGill, Zy Chrysler, Big
Yes.
Xavier Hill, all of those guys, man. Shout out to them.
Big Xavier Hill.
Yeah.
See, we're gonna let you work the room, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys.
Franchise, we appreciate you.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
you, Jordan.
Peace, y'all.
Got Juju coming up next. Gonna let him get the headphones on.
What is it? The braids?
It was actually
Now this next guy don't have no braids, but oh Lord, he got the Troy Polamalu hair.
He could easily have the braids if he wanted to. What up, Juju?
What's going on, everybody?
How you doing? How you doing? Unc, you can kick it off.
Ju, man, once again, early arrival, true freshman in the place, but Coach Prime is selecting you for moments like these, just like Big 12 Media Day. How does it make you feel to be here representing the team again?
No, it's a blessing. I mean,
It's
it's definitely a blessing that Coach Prime trusts me enough to come speak on behalf of the team. You know, even through the quarterback battle and all the things going on. So it's definitely hard not to look at the bright side.
Your homeboy Dukes from the ATL on. Dukes, what you got?
Jules, what's going on, Ju?
What's going on, fam?
Hey, listen, what was it like for going to an athlete's first elite weekend for you to be able to throw the ball and work out with all the professional players that you were able to interact with?
Honestly, I mean, I've been doing that for a while now. It didn't feel like it was anything out of the ordinary. It's definitely a blessing being surrounded by all those pro guys and just trying to soak up as much as I can on weeks like that. But honestly, it felt kind of normal.
All right, so I'll make it a two-part question. From the time I think the first time you went, you were what, like 14 or 15 maybe?
It was like eighth grade, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yep. So what's the biggest change in you from then to now when you're still playing with this elite level of competition, really not even competition, but being around such elite guys?
What's changed for me? Honestly, probably my understanding of ball and of course tax brackets. I mean, you understand football's been changing, and now we can kind of hang around the NFL guys a little differently because I mean we're moving around with a little bit more money. But I mean, understanding ball, asking more questions. I mean, not being as shy because I feel like more people kind of know who I am now. I mean, not everybody, but definitely a little bit more confidence.
No, for sure.
Ju, what's up, man? I like to give the other guys a little bit of shine. So go ahead and give a shout out once again to your wide receivers, the guys who've been making some plays out there so far in camp.
I mean, there's so many to list. I mean, you got Joseph Williams, of course, Omarion, Sincere, man, Draylon, of course, Big Zach Atkins, still got Q for 6 Quanell.
Yeah.
I mean, the list goes on and on. I think we can sit here and name receivers for the rest of this whole thing.
And shout out to the tight ends also for doing their thing, man. Big Zach and also.
That's what I want to touch on, Chico and Dukes is, as a quarterback coming into the system, you watched it from afar a year ago and you saw it was pretty much Shedeur Travis, Shedeur LeJohntay. When you're out there, you're throwing it to the tight ends, throwing it to the running backs, and throwing the deep ball. How excited are you about this system that is more wide open and across the field versus limited to just one or two guys?
I mean, it's a blessing that the coaches, trust the quarterbacks to go through full field progressions and trust us to expand the offense. I mean, we got a lot different than we don't have Travis anymore. So, I mean, we're probably not going to be taking any risky last minute fade balls, things like that. But I mean, I think they already said we want to run the ball more. We want to turn this into an RPO game. I think this is more of a pro style offense, and that's ideal for me.
Absolutely. Hey, this has been Juju with us. We're going to let him make his rounds. We got K Salt up next, man. The morning run is live from Buffs Media Day. A lot taking place in here. Let K Salt get situated, get his headphones on.
Oh, Juju got a little head.
Did the mic pick that up?
Boy,
Yeah,
that's
just
crazy.
hold it close, man. Kaden Salter is in the building. How you feeling, man?
Feeling good. Feeling good.
Start this thing off with you. When you look at your transition from Liberty, prolific offense there, coming down to Colorado, what areas have you seen your growth, your individual growth as a quarterback?
I feel like I most definitely improved on just taking what the defense gives me. Just being able to complete the ball and move the ball downfield consistently, not looking for the big shot all the time, and just controlling the offense, controlling everything that I can control when the ball is in my hands. And Coach Leftwich, he's does a great job at just making sure that we understand everything going on before the play happens. And Coach Sherman makes sure that he does a great job at just making sure that we know the down and distance and who we should take on certain plays, and not, like I said, just not always trying to take the deep ball, and just making sure that we know our matchups before we go out there and do what we do.
Does it ever, before we go to Dukes and Chico, does it ever bother you, get your attention one way or the other, that people say, oh, he's just a runner or he's just a passer, and not showing the respect that you can do both? I see a lot of people in the chat saying you're the next Heisman winner. What does that impact your game? You hear the chat about if he's in the game, he's running.
I mean, I feel like everybody have their own thoughts about what I can do, but me personally, I know that I am a dual threat quarterback, so don't you never disrespect my legs, but you can't disrespect my arm neither. I'll go out there and I'll make the passes that need to be made and do everything right for the team to go out there and succeed and win games. I mean, look at my track record. Never played on a losing team, and I don't plan on losing now. So just want to go out there and do what I can do and be the best man for my team.
Hope y'all heard that, man. Never played on a losing team. Chico, Dukes, what y'all got?
That's what's up, man.
Uh,
On you, Duke.
Okay, so I want to ask you. I had two questions I want to ask right quick. One, I was going to ask, and we start with the first one. What was it like having so many players from the University of Tennessee, or who actually played there before they got to Colorado? Did having so many guys that you may have had similar experiences with before you got to Colorado help you get adjusted at all?
I mean, honestly, the only player that I knew here from Tennessee when I first came in was Amari McNeel, and yeah, of course, he was my recruiting host, and just he told me how it goes up here and how Coach Prime works and operates, and I just kind of fell in love with what he was telling me, and that's another reason that I came up here, just hearing how hard he is on his players and how he wants the best for his players on and off the field. Not saying any other coach doesn't want that, but just the way that he broke it down to me and I understood it was just showing me like he really wants the best for us, and just the coaches that he brings here. You know, when you bringing in coaches like Marshall Fall, Byron Leftwich, Pat Shermer, like just in general, you got a coach on every position group that played or been at to where we're trying to go, and that's something that you can't be coming into.
Texas is in the house.
2-4.
Yes, indeed.
What you got,
Hey,
Chico?
you talked about being a dual threat quarterback and you know, the triple option and things like that. We saw a big run in practice this week. Talk to me about how that can pose a problem for defenses out there.
I mean, since birth or since I've been playing quarterback, a lot of defenses always had problems with handling dual threat quarterbacks. So, I mean, of course, that scheme of that week always changes up when you're playing against a quarterback that's able to go out there and run. You might have a team that loves to do drop 8 or just play zone coverages. But when you're going against a dual threat quarterback and you're sending 3 people and everybody's all out the field, how can you handle a quarterback that's going to run and get those 10, 15 yards, get out of bounds to keep the ball moving? So just simple things like that. A lot of teams, they kind of play me in but play me in QB spies and things like that. But I feel like you can't do that when I'm playing with Colorado, because all of the receivers that we have an amazing group of receivers. Coach Phil and Coach Shad, they do a great job at making sure the receivers understand everything that's going on, understand the depth in their routes, and just making sure that they understand all of that matters. You can't mess up timing on certain plays, so you just got to go out there and execute. And I feel like that's what we've been doing.
Let me ask you this, Salt. I saw it in the comments from Hal Dawkins, basically saying, hoping you're showing, you know, and teaching Juju some things along the way. I saw this just this morning at practice when the offense was going through some installs. You were switching out, Juju's going in, and the ball had switched hashes, and you tapped him on the hip like, no, we over here.
Yeah.
That's one of those things. If you competing against somebody, it's not in your best interest to tell him he was lining up wrong. But y'all seem to work together well and feed off each other. Why is this competition so quote unquote friendly?
I mean, like people don't understand. I'm a grown man. I'm 22 years old, and Juju he's 17. So like, what do I look like? Not coming in and helping him out. I remember when I was a 17-year-old kid coming into college, and I didn't have those older people to look up to and to help me out in my room. So I just want to make sure that no matter what, this is where I'm at this year, and next year I'm done with college. So I got to make sure that it's left off with somebody that's knowing what they're doing and control, that'll be able to come out and control the offense. So, the competition is very friendly with us. He's, like I said, Juju is a kid, and I'm a grown man, but I also can go out there and play around and things like a kid. Still play with him. I'm still got my childish moments out there on football field at practice, such as everybody else do. Like you see Travis Hunter out there in the NFL dancing and trolling around. But yeah, I mean it's a great friendly competition, and Juju he's an absolute dog. So no matter what happens, the team is in good hands.
I'm going to work on an NIL with you. We're gonna get a K-Salt 3. I don't care if it's a coffee mug, bumper stick, whatever. Just gonna say I'm a grown ass man.
Grown ass man, dog.
Hey,
Appreciate
K-Salt, I
you,
want to ask you
K-Salt.
this for you, though, man. Real quick, man. I think a lot of people don't realize after you had that crazy season where you went for 3,000 and 1,000 at Liberty, and then the next year the numbers didn't look the same, but you were basically hurt that whole year. Does it ever bother you that people they never mention that when they talk about your second season or that season after that crazy season?
Nah, I mean everybody got their own opinions. Like I said, I just gotta go out there and prove them wrong. Well, I prove myself right because I don't gotta prove nothing to nobody. Everybody who's seen what I can do and knows the potential that I have to be, just like I said, I just gotta go out there and be me. I know how I can play, and I understand and know what I can do out there on that football field, how I can provide for a football team. So I just gotta continue to go out there, keep working, and striving to be the best that I can be for my teammates on and off the field.
Okay, Salt. Appreciate you stopping by the morning run, Big Dog Chico and Deuce Scoop, man. Much love to you because you're a grown Chico. Stop playing little boy games. You talk to a grown ass man up here.
Hey man, appreciate your K-Salt, dog.
Appreciate y'all.
Do your thing this year.
We got another guy coming up. He was in the chat. The people was asking for him. And Chico, I might have to slide over some. 92 is in the building.
Yes, indeed. Montgomery, Alabama. Gumptown in the building.
It's good, man. How's it going?
Going great. Go ahead, Unc.
92.
Yes, sir.
How's camp going, man? How you feeling? How the body feeling? How's it going?
I had a little soul. I'm
supposed to be.
Yeah, it's camp. I'm getting right.
Hold that mic up.
Every day.
Oh, he said, hold the mic up.
Okay. But yeah, I'm getting right each and every day.
Hey, you got a big fan in the house, man. Your homeboy from Bama. Big Dog.
Yes, indeed.
Montgomery's in the building. What you got for him?
Montgomery's in the building. Raleigh Lee High School, man. You already know what it is. Shout out to the
Yes,
Gumptown. Hey,
yes, sir. 334.
Hey, yes, indeed. You here? You're there in Colorado, man. It's time to represent. Put your name on the map. You know what I mean? What are some of the things that you are focused on this season to make sure that you make the biggest impact that you can on that defensive line?
Well, first of all, I've been implementing God in my life.
That's right.
I've been getting right with God as of lately, but with that, I just want to have the right faith. I want to have an incredible work ethic. I want to have a work ethic, and I want to have a motor that don't stop.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I love that answer. That's where it starts at first. The man up above right there, man. So talk about your weight real quick from 340, I think you said, to 305. How has that transformation been?
I think I was about 350. By BYU game, I think I was about 350.
Yeah, but down to 305 now.
Yeah, I mean it was tough, man. You gotta let go of the stuff that you would eat every day or every other day, and just really go to greens, really cutting down your meals. So in the beginning it was tough, but as I started to see progress, it really got easy. Because at the end of the day, I know what I need to do. I know what I want to do. So it wasn't too bad.
Big Barnes, let me ask you this. You talk about when you start seeing the progress. I've seen that same thing out there with the coaching towards you when Coach Peck or Coach Sapper coach you and you see how it works, like you
Yeah.
get more fired up about it and start implementing. Talk about how those two coaches in particular really impacted your growth and development going into this season.
I mean, it's amazing, man. It's nothing but knowledge in the room with Coach Sapper, Coach Pico. It's literally nothing but knowledge every day. So I mean, I'm really taking what they say to me and just trying to use it on the field as much as I can. But I mean, both of them have done it. I know what they're telling me is gonna work. But why wouldn't I try it? You know?
Right.
Hey, Barnes, I wanted to ask you. I wanted to ask you about Madhouse Fitness. So one of my good friends, Tracy Varner, has been talking about you for a long time. There's a lot of great talent that comes out of that gym. Can you talk about what that gym means to the Montgomery area and how these guys mentor you?
Man, that means a lot, man. Like you said, a lot of great athletes that come through Montgomery went through Madhouse. Like it's big for the city, man. It's huge, man. Like especially like you just want to stay out of trouble. You want to work out. You want to go work on your craft, man. Madhouse is the way to go.
Sure. Now you know we neighbors, Alabama, Mississippi. I had to get on Chico ass all the time.
Yeah,
I got about now big pause. I got about 9 dudes from Mississippi in the building. You gonna be that pipeline to Alabama now? We get double digit Alabama players here.
Oh yeah, most definitely, yes sir.
Yeah. So why is it important for you to represent the crib like that?
Cause I mean, man, not going from. There's not much you can do besides do illegal stuff or play sports.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really big to me that I show the people where I'm from and the kids that it's more to do than being in the streets. Like you can really go pick up a ball and do something with your life, or you don't even have to pick up a ball. Like you can be in school, like you can do anything.
Mhm.
And that's really what the message is at the end of the day. Like you can do anything you put your mind to.
Right. And we saw the message Wallow and Gilly gave you guys out there. Can you talk about how that could impact you and like moving forward? Because Wallow said that, hey man, you guys can take this football and change your family's lives. You might not have another chance for another generation to do this with the opportunity you have. Talk about that and the message that Wallow gave you guys out there the other day.
I feel like the message he sent us was deep, man. Because I know it's a lot of us need to hear. I know a lot of us feel like we just have time. That's not the case. You have to get it right now. And you don't have any time to wait. You got to go get it, man. Because we here for a reason, bro. Whether that's to take care of our family because we love this game. Everybody's here for their own reason, man. And you got to get to it, man. So I really appreciate what they came and told us.
100.
I have
Barnes,
one
we're
more
gonna let
question real quick. I just want to ask you this: Jaheim Otis came from Alabama as well, and you also transferred from Alabama. Is there anything that were there any similarities between Alabama and Colorado? Because people always kind of say that Big 12 plays a lesser brand of football. What is it about Colorado that allows you to know that you're playing the best football that you can?
I mean, really just you said what is it that's letting me know I'm playing the best football?
Yeah, just like what is it about Colorado where you know that you're going to be able to be seen by NFL scouts? Like, what is it that's special about Colorado that made you selected coming from a place like Alabama?
I mean, Colorado is on the map. Every time you cut on your phone, every time you get on social media, you gonna see something about Colorado or players that have came from Colorado, like Shedeur, Leonte. Like Leonte just scored yesterday. That's everywhere. He came from Colorado. So and plus the NFL knowledge all around. You really can't beat that. I don't think there's as much NFL knowledge on any staff as it is here. I don't think you can beat that.
I
All
appreciate
right, Barnes, we appreciate you, brother. We're gonna let you make your rounds. We got Big Q up next, or somebody up next. We had Q. Somebody grab. Hey, dudes.
Yo,
you got to let me quarterback this thing, Daddy.
Hey, I'm out. You ain't got to worry about me. I got Big Cam. My bad.
We got 5 players behind us.
Okay.
And every time we go long, somebody grabbed the other one. So now we got none because
We'll
somebody
get
done
him.
grabbed the
We'll
two we
get
had
him.
on. I had no
Shout
doubt,
out-
but like, let's.
Shout out to
Hey,
one
hey.
half of the Harlem Heat, Big Anquin Barnes. The Colorado Heat. We're gonna call them Colorado Altitude or something. We gotta get a name for the tag team. Otis and Barnes.
Bring on Michael Welch from the running back room.
Baldwin County. Michael Welch.
Yeah.
Hold on to the bowl. Let me ask you a question, Michael, before Unc even gets started.
I got you.
I might be wrong now, but I think I had this right. Milledgeville, Georgia.
Oh yeah,
Talk
that's
to me
right.
about Milledgeville.
Milledgeville is a small city. Milledgeville, Georgia. South Georgia. Got some dogs came out of Milledgeville, Georgia. You got Ernest Bonner, great running back in the NFL. Yeah, he's from my city.
Yeah.
You had last year in the draft, Javon Bullock came from University of Georgia. He won 2 MVPs and he won national championship in the what it called SEC championship. So we got some dogs coming out of Milledgeville.
Isn't that where Country Wayne's from too?
Yeah.
Shout out to Country Wayne.
Yeah.
All right, that's it for me. Go ahead.
You country Chico. So it's a country way. Micah, I said it on the show last night with Anquin Chico live, and I'm gonna say it on the morning run with you sitting here. Matter of fact, I said it to you. I told you what I said on the show. I said this defensive line, we just had Barnes on. This defensive line has been recruited and trained to stop the run. But this running back right here don't give a damn about that. Like you attack. What is it about your spirit and your running style that it doesn't matter how big those boys are in front of you going?
See, my mindset when I get the ball is just score. Or if you're in my way, I'm gonna run through you. And if you come to me, I can make you miss too. So that's my mentality.
They in the chat saying bowling ball.
Bowling ball. Put a bowling ball in the chat.
And one thing I say too, Chico, like a lot of people, you look at Barnes' body change, you look at Seaton's body change, it kind of gets lost in the shuffle. Micah is transformed as well. Like, what did you do this offseason?
Coach Swayze plan, like they wanted me to get down from 210 to 190, and I made that happen in the spring.
That ain't easy.
I made that all the way happen. So
Can you tell the difference?
Yeah, I can take way faster, can move like I was out of high school. Got my hammies right. Yeah.
Love it. Y'all got it. When y'all see a player, if y'all got a question in the chat, we'll try to get to it. Make it a super chat. We'll damn sure see it. Michael, when you hear these coaches talk about we're going to run the ball this year, and you reflect on last season, what's that? How does that motivate you differently? Because you know opportunities are going to come.
Just give me the ball. Like, shoot, I've been waiting to run the ball, man. I know the whole room. We got a great running back room this year. We got Simeon, Dallin, Track Hawk. We ready to get the ball, man. It's a different mindset this year. And we got a great O-line this year, too. So you're going to see us running the ball a lot this year.
Absolutely. Chico, you got one? Dukes?
Yeah, I was going to ask Micah at Milledgeville. It's you got the running backs, like when you look at the lineage of Milledgeville running backs, it goes deep. What is it about the brand of ball you guys play right now? Carson Baker's going crazy. He's a 4-star. He's up here now, but I know he's originally from around your way.
Yeah,
what is it about the running back where y'all from? Y'all cousins?
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah, that's my
right.
cousin. That's my cousin.
Man, you know what? Prentice did tell me that. You're right. Go ahead, my bad.
Nah, it's just a different balls because all of us, like especially the younger group, we played growing up with Ball and Bulldogs traveling ball team. And we all been getting taught how to just be dogs since a kid. So that's all I can say about that. There's a lot of good backs and good players out of Milledgeville.
For sure.
Mike, we know you got to make your rounds, man. Give some other media. We appreciate you stopping by.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
You're the first running back that's been on today.
Oh, yeah.
My man, Micah.
Oh, yeah.
Now we got up Chico. Y'all don't know he a receiver. I tell him he's my favorite receiver. Because he wears the number, the playmaker. He wears 88.
He's scared, my dog.
Drew Pearson, who gave his number to Michael Irvin, and Michael Irvin gave it to Dez Bryant.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So you wear 88.
88. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
All right.
McNeil is in the
ATL
building.
Georgia.
What's up, y'all?
Dukes, ATL, you want the first one?
Yeah, man, you know, it's funny. I just did an interview with Marcus Howard yesterday, and he had a lot to say about you. What have you been working on in the offseason? Because Mark said that you're going to get a version of Amari McNeel this year that nobody's seen.
I've been working on everything, my speed of power game, just rushing on field, just blowing by, trying to just beat them to their set, and also just coming inside, but also the run game for sure too. Everything. I polished up my whole game.
Big dog.
Coach Swayze is in there getting you guys right. Uncle Neely called him the difference maker. What are some of the differences Coach Swayze has made with your transformation of your body, and how you think that's going to translate during the game?
He toned us up for sure. And also, we feel just more explosive and fast. Like, we love to fly around the ball. We love attacking all his workouts. So, like, it just makes it more fun. Just, I love my dog Swayze. Sure.
Right.
88, you're one of those guys that I see, even outside of a football conversation, gravitating toward Warren Sapp. Like, y'all chit-chat a lot, you know. The other day, you asked about his pitcher with no knee pads. He was like, no, it's NFL, get naked. You don't do that at that level. What has building that relationship with a guy with a gold jacket from the defensive line been like for you as a college player?
I mean, it's wholesome because you always want a relationship with your main coaches, especially your head coach too. And I feel like here I have that with all my coaches, and Coach Sapp too. Like, I could talk to him about anything, no matter what time it is, the day, call him, text, whatever, he's going to answer. And it's just always good to have that assurance and reassurance with your coaches.
Man, that's you. So you're able to text a Hall of Famer whenever you want to and get some tips and of the trade from it. That's crazy, right? Did you ever think that could be able to happen in your college career, and how's that been? Just the surrealness of being able to have Warren Sapp right there and Coach Pecco.
Yeah, no, I never thought I would have that experience till I got here. You know, like Coach Prime, like every day is something new. Maybe could be some new person that could be helping you. So like, you just never know. It could be anything coming through these doors. Anybody.
Last one for you, 88. I don't never call him McNeil. I call him 88 because that's a great number in Dallas Cowboys history. 88, what's your personal goals this season?
Be a better team player, and also just play faster when I come on the field. That's all I'm worried about, because if you play hard and fast, the stats gonna come. The stats gonna come, because that's what happened last year. So I just feel like just worrying about those two things, it's gonna take me a long way in my career.
I got you. Hey man, we had the original 88 with us. Amari McNeel, wide receiver, Colorado Club. Appreciate you stopping by, man.
My dog.
Day out there.
Let's talk to you guys.
Yes, sir. We got Q Wig on deck, but first we're gonna bring up 2-3, the homie 2-3, Jordan the James. Oh, we're talking about the one and only Carter Stockmire in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Texas home.
Big Fro.
Y'all know him. Y'all know who he is. Carter.
Yes,
I've been seeing a lot of reps back there at what I call safety one. A lot of praise from the coaches in the morning, a lot of 4 grades. What's been your motivation this offseason to get ready for Georgia Tech?
Just being the best me I could be. You know what I'm saying? Just really trying to understand the scheme, understand how to play the position, the way it's supposed to be played. This is my first full offseason being able to train in safety, strictly in safety, not having to bounce around position to position, stuff like that. So being able to focus in on safety, learning from Rob, my dad, Coach Mathis, just trying to learn the ins and outs of the defense, just getting ready for Georgia Tech.
Dukes, Chico.
How's it been to fill in back there? You lost a couple of guys with with Cameron Silman, Craig back there in Shiloh, being the vocal leaders, getting the guys lined up correctly. Talk to me how either you're going to step into that spot or maybe somebody else will step into that spot to be a vocal leader in that defensive backfield.
Yeah, it's just we're all just trying to come together right now. It's still a new secondary, just new moving pieces. Everyone's just trying to figure out who is who, what is what. I feel like with time, communication, that's gonna come along. We're getting from where camp started. We're way better than what I say we were, but there's still a ways to go by the time we get to Tech. But when it gets there, it will be on point.
Dukes.
Dukes had to step out for a
Okay.
second, but the chat said put the camera down a little bit, Unc, so they can see them shoulders.
I was about to do it, but I really think Chico said that.
Oh my gosh! Now come on now. Shout out to Carter Stockmeyer, man.
No.
Hey, Swayze really been putting in that work. We talked about the transformation of everybody's body with Coach Swayze, the difference maker being there. Talk about the impact that Coach Swayze has had on you this offseason and how that's going to translate on the field.
Instilling a lot of discipline. Since the offseason, I'd say is one of the biggest things that he did. With the runs that we did, weightlifting that we did. Also, the way that he constructed the workouts, I feel like it helped us be a much more tight-knit team.
He need some Band-Aids. He cut over here.
But like when we first got here, we until the summer, we didn't have any music in our lift. So that just forced everyone to talk to each other and stuff like that. So I say that was a big stepping stone as far as us being where we are today, as far as being as a very tight-knit team is what we are right now.
Right. Just having that music off and everybody able to communicate, talk to each other, see each other, not just. I used to say like hide behind the music, which is act like you're dancing and bouncing around. Now you don't have to talk to nobody.
Yep.
Nah, man, you got to interact with your teammate.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Now, Mal, I want you to. You and Coach Prime go way back. That's like your godfather growing up. You know them all your life. If anybody can get approval, you can. With the way you've worked on your physique under Coach Swayze, I saw Myles Garrett do a shirtless press conference. You need to ask Coach. For the sake of Chico out there, can you do your
Come on, man, don't do that. That's an all Unc question right there, Carter. You can tell. Nobody in the chat said that, Carter. That's all Unc right there.
He's not going for that. I can tell you right now. He ain't.
No, he ain't gonna let that happen. I was trying to see if we can catch you a question. Let's see. Y'all got one with Carter. Type it in real quick before you have to get up. I thought I saw one go by, but the chat is in full damn effect.
Man, I want to ask a question about the other DBs also. Give us some names of some guys who's been working on alongside of you, maybe some in front of whatever. Some guys coming up, newcomers. Who are some guys that's making some plays out there that you're excited to be playing with this season?
Tyreek Davis, TD. They're doing balling. They've been getting his hands on balls every single day.
Balls.
Preston been balling. DJ been balling. Taufik is really he's starting to get a feel for this defense coming back.
Wake up, Carter. I'm telling you, it ain't just me, dog.
Coming from the system that he was playing and just having to adjust to how we run things over here, but he started to get the feel for things, and we're starting to become more of a complete second back.
Love it, absolutely love it. Carter, man, we appreciate you stopping by the morning run, man. I know you got some. Well, you've been back that high, man. Go make your media round.
Yes, sir,
you have a big season this year. Looking forward to you doing your thing back there at safety.
Yes, sir,
appreciate it, Carter.
Don't worry about Chico and his antics, man. They got a restraining order on him.
This man. Unbelievable. Who we got coming up next, Unc? Who'd you say?
Let me see, man. It's so crowded.
I saw Marion walk by there. I saw
somebody
Price
just grabbed
walk by.
Howard just grabbed him.
Okay.
Whoever Curtis, we got. Oh, we get P. Hodge. Preston.
Oh.
We get Preston on. He's free coming by. Trying to grab when he gets done too. No, you up. Put your headphones on there. Chico, just this morning, this guy got all kind of praises from his coaches. Right here in this room, Coach Prime, when he was on the main stage, talked about don't sleep on Preston and what he's brought to the table this year. One of the quieter guys on the team when it comes to making noise out on the field, getting people aligned in their positions and making the calls. None does it better than Preston Hodge. Preston, welcome to the morning run. How's camp been for you?
Camp's been great. Last year with everything happening, my season got cut short.
I wouldn't change it for the world. You know, everything happens for a reason. But I feel as though God blessed me with another year. You know, new year, new number, new Preston. So that's all I gotta
I
say.
love it. Chico.
Hey man, first of all, let's we're gonna get the mic up, make sure we can
Oh,
hear
yeah.
everything.
My fault.
And
Yes, sir.
no, that's all good. Talk to me. Why'd you choose number 4? I know numbers mean things to football players and athletes. Why'd you choose number 4?
You know, 24 was my number, and 4 is in 24. So I was just like, might as well go with 4.
To get that single digit. That's what it is.
Yes, sir.
All
Yes,
right,
sir.
man. Also with Coach Swayze, I asked the same question to all the guys. Coach Swayze has been a difference maker, as Uncle Neely calls him. Talk to me about the difference he's made in your body transformation and how that's going to translate on the field.
Oh yeah, most definitely. You know, we we run a lot of man on this team, and we're definitely conditioned. Coach Swayze did. That's one thing he didn't play about was conditioning, and you know, I feel like my body's just more healthier. You know,
Yeah.
with the rest and you know, just everything. You know, he's a stand-up guy, and I feel like he's done a really good job in the weight room. You know, off the field with the run-in. I feel like that. You know, we're gonna be great this season, especially condition-wise. You won't. That's one thing you won't have to ever worry about this year is that team condition, is that team
Right.
tired. So yeah.
You know, we had Kaden Salter on earlier, and he used the phrase referring to himself that he was a grown-ass man. You are a husband and a father since the offseason, so it ain't no
Congrats.
groaner than that. How has that role in your personal life had an impact on what you bring to the table as a motivation to play and get to the next level?
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, I found my why this year. I would say, especially having a son. You know, that changes a lot of things, especially my perspective on life and everything that I do. You know what I'm saying? I try not to react as fast. You know, I try to think about what I'm gonna do before I do it. And you know, it's a blessing having a son, and I feel like he's changed my whole life and whole perspective on life.
Love that. Now that's grown man
Yeah,
talk for real.
That's most
Yeah.
definitely
sir.
that motivation.
sir.
Like you said, give you a whole perspective, different perspective on life out there, man. So,
Yes, sir.
you're gonna be in that backfield once again this year, the defensive backfield. Name some of the guys who you're excited to play with this year. That's been making some plays so far in camp.
I'm excited to play with Tafiq. You know, he's a very technical guy. His IQ is there. He's very smart. You know, I like someone who talks to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we're able to talk to each other before the play. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing he does. And then also my boy Tyreek. You know, we played JUCO together. He's now here. You know, the sky's the limit for him. When he gets on the field, he'll do what he usually does. So yes,
Right.
sir.
See a lot of people
All right.
shouting you out on your marriage and fatherhood, man.
Yes, sir.
Like it's a rare thing, but you have embraced it. You know, like I said, starting off, you're a leader on this team, not just in your position group, but literally on the team. And Coach Prime spoke very highly of you. You know, you put all that together. Your head coach, gold jacket, played similar positions, moved all over the field. How does that encourage you that you're on the right track when you get that kind of personal stamp from Deion Sanders?
You know, me and him talk. We talk a lot, and one thing we talked about last year is practice habits. And after I got that extra, after I got that news that I have another year, it changed my whole perspective. You know what I'm saying? I knew that the way I practice is the way I'm gonna play, and I've had a great a great camp. Like
Yeah. No, phenomenal
I've-
camp.
Yeah, I just feel like the sky's the limit. Like I said, they're getting a new person on that field this year for sure.
I'm gonna go ahead and say pause first, Chico, but the man touches balls every day.
That's what
Every day.
the footballs. Don't
Yeah,
get too excited over there.
He's
Football. What
he's
he's
breaking
talking about.
something up every day, every practice.
Hey,
Hodge, man, we appreciate you. So you got one more, Chico?
I was just gonna say I became a fan last year. Believe it or not, you got beat one play early in the season last year, right?
Yes, sir.
And then you saw they tried to come back to it later in the game, nothing doing. You saw a couple of games later, other teams saw it on film, tried to come back to it, nothing doing. You
Yep.
made the adjustments after that first one, and you never saw that happen again, man. I just wanted to commend you on that. Tell you I became a fan after seeing that. That's resilience right there.
Appreciate
Shout out to you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Preston Hodge, appreciate you stopping by the morning run, man.
Thank
Good
you.
luck. Have a great season and the rest of camp. We got my
All
man
right.
49 up next. Q.
Big Q.
Yes, sir.
Here's a monster right here. We got Thanos in the building.
Well, you said he ain't had the headphones on yet.
Is it Thanos? That's what they call it. Is it Thanos? We got Thanos in the building.
How y'all doing,
What's
man?
up, man? How you doing, Q?
I'm doing good. How y'all doing?
Chico, let me tell you
Amazing,
something, man. We have been working our way through these 20, 25 players that are here. And every time we think we're about to get them, somebody else grab them. This man is the talk of the media room because they know the noise that he's going to make this season because they've seen the noise he makes at practice. Q Wiggins in the building. How you feeling, baby?
I'm feeling good. Cole, how you?
Man, I got no complaints, man.
Yes, sir.
Blessed to be here with y'all, man. We got a great team.
Right, we do.
Talk to us about your development from the spring to now, and add on to that your relationship growth with your coach, man, Coach Hilo, who really pours a lot into you.
I'd say it started maybe at the end of the season last season.
Yep.
I had I had a talk with Coach Prime. You know, he came up to me one day and let me know that I was on his mind. And then, you know, I had a lot of motivation just coming into this camp. Not my bad.
No, take time.
Take your time.
I had a lot of motivation coming into the spring. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
And with the helps of my teammates like Arden Walker, you know, he's been a real big help for me as far as my development, me learning the plays, just him being a great overall teammate, not even just a teammate, that's really my brother, you know. And Coach Hilo, ever since he walked into the defensive ends room, he made sure that I was, you know, loved on, cared about, made sure I was heard, you know, and made sure I was pushed every day. Every day in the spring, you know, we worked hard. We worked on everything. You know, we improved on a lot of things, and even transitioning into, you know, fall camp. He's just the same way, you know, bringing the intensity in the room. He has high expectations for me, you know. When people thought I couldn't, you know, figure out the plays or whatever, he made sure that I figured them out and figured them out fast, you know. I'd say Coach Hilo's been a great helping point for me in my progress.
Chico? Hey, and you talked about how Coach Prime came up to you and like you said, kind of put his arm around you, hugged on you, talked to you and let you know what he expected from you. I used to always say, my coach used to always say to me back in the day, or I hear him say that, if I don't say anything to you, then, you know, you need to start worrying. When I start talking to you, that means I believe in you. You can do, you have a potential. So talk to me about how that could give you motivation to have coach talking to you like that, because a guy like Uncle Neely on the team, coaches just walk by him, won't say nothing to him. So
well, I'm gonna just start off on a day. It was a game day. You know, I wasn't really getting that much, you know, playing time or whatever. You know, I guess I was kind of low, you know, and we were running onto the field, and I noticed him in front of me, but you know, he was praying. But as I got on my knees to pray, he wrapped his arms around me and hugged me, and I looked up and it was him, and I was like, or he just told me that, you know, he loved me, and you know, I was on his mind, and you know, me personally, you know, it sparked a whole nother fire in me. You know, I was turned up for the game. You know, I was really excited for the rest of the season and leading into the spring and the fall. You know, and that's what gave me a push to become the player that Coach Prime knows I can be.
I gotta tell you this. I seen a comment at BG Gang. Gong said Neely looking like a proud dad. Let me tell you why I'm looking like a proud dad. Is that I've seen this brother, man, put in the work. You had a lot of people this offseason put in the work to change their bodies. Like, he didn't have to focus on that part. He didn't look like a damn action figure. If you go get you a G.I. Joe doll, I know Chico used to take the clothes off of. So you know what I'm talking about. So he had to worry about that part of it. But his attention to detail, man, and learning alignment, assignment, and technique. What I appreciate, Chico, I appreciate work. I appreciate effort. When I see somebody trying to intentionally better their game for the betterment of the team. There was once this spring, I don't know if he actually did it. Tell me if he, because Coach Prime mentioned to me in Hilo that he was going to green dot your helmet for a couple of practices, to give you that extra intensity on like, okay, this is what we're looking for. This is what to read.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
you have those coaches invest in you like that, to me, it just seemed like there's another layer of I can't let them down.
No, definitely. Even when he put the green dot in my helmet, Coach Hilo was like, he believed in me so much that he really believed I didn't need the green dot, and in this fall I wanted to make sure and prove to him that I don't need the green dot. I can know the plays and know where I'm supposed to be and be in the right gaps and stuff. And so far this camp I haven't been messing up much of anything at all. And I can really say I'm proud of myself for that.
As you should be, brother, because in the mornings, Chico, the position coaches get up and they give out grades 1 through 5. 5 is ready to go play, 4 is above average, 3 is his average. This brother consistently gets 4s now, but once upon a time you were getting 2s and 3s.
Exactly.
The 3 was the ceiling. It was a lot of 2s. Now 4 is the standard, and so that consistency is there now, and that working off season just shows what you've been doing, man.
No, definitely. When I first had a talk with Coach Prime, he told me the thing he's looking for is consistency, and so I said, this fall camp, I had a good first day, and I said, let me see if I can put a good second day together.
Yeah.
Then let me
Stack
get a good
the
third
day.
day. Let me stack day, take it day by day, and just learn how to be consistent.
I wish I could get my partner Chico to do that. He'll give me a good Monday, and Tuesday I can't find him. Then Wednesday's half-ass. He's so hard. Hey, look at me, he's so hard to work with.
Yeah, I understand.
Q, we appreciate you joining us, man. Once again, do your thing this year. Play with that confidence. Play fast, and we rooting for you, big dog.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you guys. Much love.
Y'all look for
Much love.
49. It might be 49 in the program. It's gonna be number 1 in your heart before the season over.
That's
because
right.
He's gonna get to that damn quarterback.
Damn
You
right.
believe that. Appreciate you, man. Much love. DJ is doing one. Oh, we got O up next. He's wrapping up one right there. So O Miller will be up next, Chico.
Out of
Into the chat.
Vivian, Louisiana. Y'all get ready to chat. Put your questions in the chat right now. Put your thoughts in the chat. We're going to make sure we get to those. Also, we're going to announce our top 10 supporters of this show once we're done with it. Amari Miller up next, the 6'2" junior out of Vivian, Louisiana. All my Louisiana folks, stand up. Where you at? We got over 1,300 in the chat right now joining us. Been on here consistently for at least an hour now. Damn, we've been on 2.5 hours already.
2.5 hours, man. Chico, you asked me to begin the show, hey, when is media day going in? And I told you when Uncle Chico say it is. And I ain't lying. No, seriously, when does it is?
Who sounded like that?
You did. Kendall, Zaxby's. We're going to get you an NIL with Zaxby's. Chico.
Hey, all right, I'll take it. You can call me $10 all you want to there. If they pay your boy for the NIL, I get them free meals.
I ain't gonna turn down no bills.
I'm telling you, dude, we gonna be fighting if you do. Yeah. Meal
Absolutely.
with money attached to it. Oh, now Zaxby's, holla at your dogs. Shout out to We That's Chicken and Shrimp also.
Oh, yeah, shout out to Weedass, man. Down there on the Riverwalk, New Orleans, right by the convention center. Make sure you get at them when you're down that way. After O comes on, we got Mata. We'll grab New Mate as well. Looking around, we haven't had. We got O coming next. Yep.
Okay.
DJ, we can do DJ Mata. We got Mata after that. I was talking to Herman, y'all. Sorry. They helping us, herd guys around. Draylon is around the corner, so that's probably our next 4 or 5. Yeah.
Mata man.
So we're gonna squeeze Mata in before O gets done because they're talking a little long-winded over there.
Okay.
Herm helping us herd cats.
Tell Herm appreciate that.
I call him Freaky Ta, even though he don't know who Freaky Ta is. That's before his
Mata
time.
man.
His coach Prime got tired of calling Mata. It's just Ta now. Matter of fact, your head coach stopped his press conference and he said, man, what is Mata missed since he been here, man? I mean, that's my guy. I don't care what kickers we bring in. Mata is my guy.
Damn right.
Mm-hmm.
He said, damn right.
Damn right.
I don't think Mata has missed. Like, hold on. I know coming into Colorado, because I used to brag on it. I say, man, the only ones he missed was the ones that were actually blocked, and that wasn't on him. So, do you know how many you've missed, Mata, in your career so far right now?
I know it's still in the single digits. So
For sure.
Yeah, it's 3 years.
Yeah.
Starting single digit miss. I'm not mad about it.
Not mad about it at all. What have you done, Mata? Let me rewind before I ask this. Because here's what's been insane to me. And you guys in the green jerseys don't back off from the challenge. When Coach Swayze is doing what Swayze does, the guys in the green jerseys are right there with the team, running the stadium steps, all the cardio he throws at y'all. And it has very little to do with special teams, but it has a lot to do with being on the team.
Exactly.
Why is it so important to y'all that y'all participate in the Swayze crazy shit?
Oh, you said it. It's being part of the team. Many people see the Specs as being like the lazy group. Everybody's.
That's why I hang out with y'all.
Oh my gosh!
Every morning, who am I with? I'm like, man, they were there running. Let me go stay with these dudes.
So you get tired watching them run? How you get tired watching them run? Unbelievable, dog. Come on, man.
Come on now, dog.
You were saying that's why it's important.
But yeah, it's just many schools around the country are like they don't include their specialists in conditioning workouts, and we don't want to be like that. We want to be part of the team. We want to. I wouldn't say suffer. We'll say suffer.
Yeah.
We want to suffer like they did, and we want to go through what they did, just like they did. So it's not. There's not gonna be separation just because we play a different position.
Right. You want to let them know, hey man, I'm doing the same work you're doing. I'm going through that same foxhole that you're going in, and we are going to be respected just like everybody else. We got a job to do. It's a skill, to kick field goals. I wish I could go out there and kick field goals, and it was just so easy. It's not easy though, man. How did you even learn to? I know you have a soccer background. Can you tell people how did you even learn and become a kicker?
Well, it's kind of the same motion, really. So it was easy to learn. Like the muscle memory was already there. It was just like little tweaks here and there that my coach had to fix. But for the most part, it was the same thing.
Mata, you talk about that strength and condition, and one of the things that you told me in the offseason, you want to get legs stronger. Coach Prime knows where his kickers are best at. This has this distance, but you want to increase your distance and his confidence in that. How have you found that Swayze strength and conditioning has actually helped you in that regard?
Oh, he's definitely helping. He with all the core and all the explosiveness that we've been doing. At this point in my career, I feel comfortable from 55 and on. So hoping I get a couple chances here and there, but no, I definitely feel
55, okay.
Yeah.
Hal Dawkins says Mata's gone from a young man to grown-looking Hollywood player.
No, man. Freshman year, he was a little chunky. Like looking back at the pictures, holy crap.
Do you remember what animal I used to call you?
No.
You remember?
I might. Like whenever you say it, I'm gonna be like, oh,
baby seal.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
I say, man, Mata's my little baby seal, man.
Yeah.
Look, he's so cuddly. I just want to club him.
No, literally, bro. I had a beer belly without drinking beer. How does that happen?
Not no more.
No. It's apple juice.
It's apple juice now, not beer.
Yeah, apple juice.
Mata, your pops talking about him being a kicker also in high school. He also went to Tennessee during the time Peyton Manning was there. Has Pops ever pulled you to the side and kind of gave you some pointers on, hey, maybe you should kick it like this, maybe you should have done it like this? Has he ever tried that and pulled that on you?
No chance. He knows not to talk to me about my technique.
Oh man.
Yeah, pretty much.
They loving the apple juice belly.
Yeah,
by the way.
apple juice. Yeah, that's the perfect way to
apple
juice belly.
That's the one I'm gonna use.
But nah, like going back to it, like he'll tell me things that my coaches tell me if he sees it. For example, right now I'm trying to fix just keeping my chest up whenever I kick, because that's causing my ball height to be so low, and then I lose like 5-10 yards on it. And so if he sees it, he'll call it out, but he's not like he's not completely changing my technique.
Yeah. Love it. Mata, we're gonna let you get the rounds going, man. We're gonna grab on new mate.
Ooh.
I love the special teams chemistry, y'all got. I consider myself a specialist. We're all in a fantasy football league together.
We no money. There's no money.
No, not just pride thing.
Yes, straight pride.
We got much love, Mata.
Appreciate you.
Thanks,
we're
Marlon.
about to do something, Chico, that we have not done all day today. We're gonna get a 2-for-1. I'm gonna step away because we're gonna bring on the Miller brothers. We're gonna bring on both of them at the same
O and
time.
Dre?
Watch this. Yeah, you know it. Watch this.
Yeah. Got my receivers on. Oh, now Dubs, wide receivers in the building.
Dre, you gotta put the headphones on. And hold the mic close to you.
On the headphones, bro.
What's up? Oh, what's up, Drake?
What's going on? What's going on?
Not much, man. Got them hands in. Hey, man, my wide receivers coach used to say, man, hey, wide receivers, we run and we catch. Run, catch.
That's it.
And that seemed like what Swayze has y'all been doing, running all this offseason. Talk about his, training this offseason and how it's going to help both of you guys individually on the field this year.
I just feel like Coach Swayze, he came here with a mindset at the end of the day, and everything we wanted and we told him that we want, he's making sure we accomplish that with our bodies. So I feel like we couldn't ask for a better strength conditioning style.
Yeah, I definitely have to say, being with Coach Swayze, for me, whether as being injured and coming back, man, I feel like he's made my body, so much better. I got more stronger, I got more faster, and my mobility has, extremely went up. So I definitely, he put those things to me.
Right. We saw both of you guys make plays this past year. What are your expectations for this season coming up for both of you?
I feel like you just established ourselves. I feel like we've had some flashes. We've shown people what we can do, but now it's time to put it in a full season, and show people what it is for real.
I just feel like it was just a lot of disrespect at the end of the day. We weren't picking like no Big 12, no receiver, no rankings, none of that. But a couple of days from here, 2 weeks out, we can change all that. So I'm just excited for it.
That's right. Talk about some of the other receivers in that receiving room, man, because it's super talented from top to bottom. Who are some other guys you can give a spotlight to?
Man, like I can't even any of them. Like I feel like
we can go out there 10 deep, put 10 receivers out there deep, and just go. But I definitely have to say the guys that came in, you got Hakeem, Sincere, Joseph, you got Q for 6, you got Quinnell, all those guys, man, like, yeah, everybody don't even know. Like, it's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy.
Got quick question from the chat. Who's the fastest out the wide receiver group, and also who's the highest jumper?
So the fastest in the room is Cam and Joseph. I think Joseph or Sincere. I don't know how to do it too,
bro. He right here with him, bro.
Talk to him.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, I'm like Dre. I definitely have to say either Cam or Q for 6. And I feel like further is like jumping, bro. We got a lot of guys that can jump. Me, Sincere, Joe, even Quinnell. We got a lot of guys that can jump.
Yeah. Numbers. You went from 14, got back to your number 4. Dre is wearing number 6 now. I've heard that he want to get to that number 1. Talk to me about the numbers that you wear and why is that important?
For me, so I've been wearing 4 all my life. I say the reason behind that, my dad, he always, when I used to come around, he always used to throw up the 4. And unfortunately, he passed. So I feel like since my whole life, since that point forward, I've been wearing that number. So I got to stick with it. So glad I can be able to get it back.
Yes.
For me, I feel like 6 was never like in my life. I was always 1 or 3. 3 was just my dad number, but I always wanted to create my own legacy, so I always went with 1 since high school. And coming here, 1 is the thing. Coach Brown just give out. You gotta work for it. And as a freshman, Baylor number was number 6, I believe, and they just gave me number 6. So this year I've been
called the rap signal, Chico.
So this year I've been trying to work and earn it. Hopefully I get it for the 29th. So we'll see.
That's what's up, man. Hey, I appreciate you guys joining. Big fan. We're gonna be rooting for you guys, of course, this season. Y'all do y'all thing, man. Shout out to Drake Love, Miller, and Marion. Much love.
Miller Brothers.
That's Unc with his sign language. As I'm shining like a diamond up here, like I'm Rihanna friend or something.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Got the track hawk coming in. Shout dog in the building.
Chico.
Yes, sir.
I was supposed to have been had him on with you, but he's so damn fast I couldn't catch him. But then I finally got him. Track Hawk is in the building, aka Shoat Dog. If you're Coach Brian, welcome to the morning run, brother.
Thank you.
Hold up a little bit closer to you.
Right here?
Yep.
Cool, perfect.
We'll start with your you just had the press conferences with your coaches and fellow running backs, and I talked about you being the fastest guy on the team.
Yeah.
And you said, of course. So it ain't no doubt.
No doubt.
All right. Okay. Chico, what you got?
Hey, I just spoke to the receivers and Draylon and Mario and said, yeah, you might need to worry about Cam Michael out there being the fastest on the team now.
It's a race whenever it needs to happen.
That's what's up. I like to hear that right there. Hey, you also a guy who played in the slot at the receiver position, transitioned to running back. So that means you have those hands you can catch out of the backfield, and now you have one of the best to do it with Marshall Faulk coaching you. How has he helped you from the running back position and also as a receiver coming out of the backfield?
Marshall Faulk has, Coach Faulk has helped us truly understand as a group, like, we're not just running backs. Like, that's a misleading term. We're football players. So we're able to do everything as far as pass pro, receive, go out wide, line out wide, and understand what's going on in the defense. So overall, it's been a great experience being with him.
I love it. When you joined this team, you saw last year the offense primarily ran through the quarterback and the top receivers. There was not really a true running game. But as you've heard from your head coach, your OC, your position coach, the running backs are going to be involved this year, highly involved, whether that is the run game or the passing game. How motivated does that make you to go out and do all you can in fall camp so you'll be one of those guys they count on when it's time to implement that in the game plan?
Man, I think that makes the whole room extremely motivated. Like, we come out there every day challenging each other. Like, hey, I'm going to break a big run today, or I'm going to have the best catch today. So, like, we're always challenging each other, being super competitive in the room because we all want to see each other reach that ceiling.
Someone in the chat asked, did you run track coming up?
Yes, I did.
What were your events?
I ran the 100 and the 200.
Okay.
My coach used to always say, man, you're not a real football athlete if you're not running track. You got to run track. Talk to me about how track helps you on the football field.
I feel like track really taught me how to be a true competitor, because when it's track, it's you're the only person that you have to account for, and then you're racing another guy and you have to have that willpower to be like, hey, like, no, I'm gonna win. So it's helped me do that, and it helps me work on, like, it teaches me the small detailed things, because in track you lose the race by the small stuff. It's not the big stuff that you lose the race.
Talk to us about your decision to come to Colorado.
Okay. My decision to come to Colorado was actually pretty easy. I mean, I had a lot of schools coming at me, but it became easy seeing the coaching staff. It's a prestigious coaching staff. These guys they've been where I'm trying to go, and they've done it at an elite level. So why wouldn't I come get coached by the guys that have been there and take gems from them and learn from them in order to be the best version of me I can be?
I love it. And finally, before we let you get up track off, Shout Dog, what's some of your individual goals for yourself this season? Well, the rest of camp and this season.
The rest of camp is just continue to be mentally locked in, as I have been, understanding everything, continue to root on my teammates just as they root on me. And then for the season, I want to lead the Big 12 in all-purpose yards.
My man, y'all heard it here on the morning run. Lead the Big 12 in all-purpose yards. Chico, that means not just running, that's catching too. He don't know that. Because you know how you said you had a lot of people coming after you?
Yeah.
He had none. Chico,
hey, anything is plenty. Am is better than Nam.
Am, that's what we say in West Jackson. Am better than Nam.
I mean, I only had one coming out of high school, so
yeah, that's all about it. Look at you now.
Look at him now.
Chico, we're gonna get ready to wrap it up. Track Hawk, we appreciate you. We got one more coming on, then we're gonna close out the show, man. You're welcome on the morning run anytime.
Dub, appreciate you, dog.
Chico, our next guy, final guy. Say the best for last. So y'all think he a twin, but he really a triplet. Because I'm up in there. Trip.
What?
How you doing? Good shit.
Hey, Wade. What's up, big dog?
What's up? How you doing?
Doing good, doing good.
Okay, Wade, a lot of folks, let's just call it what it is, man. They've been asleep. You know, you came in last year, made a big splash, had a unfortunate injury. And when people talk about what's going to take place this season, they tend to forget about what you were doing before you went out. How does that ignite you? How does that put a chip on your shoulder? Or does it matter at all?
Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm underrated. Feel like uh, I might be undersized as a DN, but I want to show people that I can be a first, second, third down DN, and also have the same production I had last year.
Chico, what you got for my triplet?
Only 6 games. He had 20 tackles, 7.5 tackles for loss, 5 third down stops, 4 sacks. A lot of production. You had the option of thinking about taking that year as a red shirt because you, of course, missing the first 6 games. How did you make the decision to stay on, and now you're back for your senior season? Talk to me about that non-red shirt decision.
I just feel like I have the most trust in Coach Prime and his staff. I had many conversations with Coach Livingston about it. I feel like you don't want to wait for the NFL; you want to chase it. So I feel like that's perfect for me, and I have the utmost confidence that they'll put me in the spot to make plays and get me drafted.
Yes,
I would answer this one for you because I understand you got me here as a triplet, but the chat wants to know what has it been like playing without your twin brother?
Oh yeah, man, it's been hard sometimes. I FaceTime him every day, check in on him. But yeah, this is definitely gonna be the first season without him. So after I think 15 seasons playing on the same team.
Oh,
So,
wow.
Yeah. But I feel like it'll let us both grow as a person and player.
I love it, man. 15 years, first time. Yeah, that's awesome. Because you've been doing your thing in practice, man. Like I think you had a 4 in this morning's meeting, which was yesterday's practice. So we got our first padded with officials present scrimmage on tomorrow. What you gonna do out there?
You're gonna hear them pads popping. That's all I gotta say.
Hey, they look at you kind of like as a pass rush specialist, so to speak. But we also heard defensive line coaches talking about how they want to, coach you up to continue to have you be an every down type player. Talk to me about playing the run also versus playing the pass.
Yeah, I feel like I've definitely been playing the run better this fall camp. Just being more physical, being more violent, playing the 6 tech, playing inside, getting in the trenches. But I feel like that'll open my game, help me be even more versatile, and hopefully make the next level.
Twin. I tell you, it's Friday. Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Love and Liberty out in Boulder. He said coming from the 931, did he never imagine he'd end up in CO, Colorado, playing for the GOAT?
Okay. Yeah, I know where the 931 at, Columbia, Tennessee, pretty sure. But yeah, I would have never imagined coming out of Colorado this far. I know when my mom first started the recruiting process, she didn't want me to go outside the South. So,
Yeah. Hey, as Chico's from Alabama, I'm from Mississippi. I feel you.
Yeah, no.
Because Neely ain't never thought Neely was gonna be in Colorado.
No, for real. But it's been good. I love the relationships I've gotten here. The time I've been here, it's been awesome.
Speaking of relationships, I want to get your thoughts on one in particular, your relationship with George Hilo and how he has transformed your game and your mental approach to it.
Yeah, Coach Hilo definitely is a football guy. So like when he's in film with us, he breaks down the whole defense to make sure we know what like the linebackers, safeties, everybody's doing. So we don't feel like unconfident in getting a person right or setting up a good alignment for another person. So I feel like he's definitely opened my mind to just being a better, smarter football player.
I tell him all the time, Wade, if they ever remake the X-Men, he could play Wolverine.
With that hair?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because he do that hair like that. Hey guys, we got to nut up the run. We got to be violent.
That's good for sure. That's good.
Hilo. Hey man, it's gonna be a great season this year. Talk to me about that defensive line, the newcomers there, returners there, that is gonna be making a huge difference this season.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna have the best D line in the nation.
Not wait, hold on. Not the Big 12. You said the nation.
Yeah, the
The
nation.
nation.
Nation. I feel like we got a lot of seniors on there, a lot of people who play snaps, a lot of snaps under their belt. Which is I'm proud of all of them for real. Sam, Arden, Quincy. Quincy's definitely been changed around ever since I got here. I'm proud of him how he's been working. But yeah, also just all the D linemen getting their reps, and I can't wait to see what we do out there.
Man, we can't wait to see it either, man. We're going to let you get up out of here as this thing is winding down. I told Chico when we started it was going to be over when we said it's over. And we about to say it's over. But I'm going to tell you, like I told you last year when you and your brother were going to separate, just like they said on Boys in the Hood, you got one brother left.
You got one brother left, man. That's what's up. That's what's up, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you stopping by, man. Much love.
Much love, 2-7. Got that
Yes, sir,
2-7
love.
on, man. Love representing 2-7. That's
Yes,
where
sir.
I'm from.
Wade has left the building. And Chico, there are no other players left.
None.
We
hey man, that was awesome. Finally, at least it did it at the end of the show. The camera
Marion,
got
Herm,
tired.
appreciate your help, man.
There,
Kurt
Herm,
Dog
thank you
over
very
there.
much.
Appreciate Kurt.
Appreciate you, Herm. Salute. And Kurt.
Yeah, man. You know what? Hold on. We're gonna end this thing right. Come on, Kurt. We're gonna end this thing right, Chico.
All right, thank you.
My main man, Curtis Snyder.
How we doing?
Curtis, what an event today, man. Wait, I'm trying to move. There you go.
There we go.
What an event. Well organized from Coach Prime and then the quarterbacks. Worked around official photo day.
Yeah.
Didn't really miss a beat time wise. How did you and your staff pull all this together, man?
You know, this is like the 17th one of these for me, and it's always the most stressful day of camp, right?
Yeah.
For me, because I'm like, we got 25 guys around the room, we got coach, but we've never done it on content day, so that added a lot more. But we got the team photo done. We haven't had a team photo here outside the bowl games since 2018.
Wow.
In the preseason, so like that was good to do, and I feel like that's something we should do. It's like one of the things that's a pain to do, but everyone loves the photo. And then Snelson's doing his thing downstairs, getting all the good content for that. And we had a couple guys that had to do this and that, and then some guys that were just doing this, and some guys that were just doing that. So it was Reg's the king of getting everyone organized, and he helped us out a lot today.
He's not only Reginald Calhoun, Senior Director of Football Operations. He's not only the king of getting things organized. He's a king of kicking Chico off the field pregame.
Oh my gosh!
Did I lie, Chico? Did you stop me when I lied now? That's what I thought.
Hey,
He stopped.
But Curtis got me on the field. That's all that matters. You know what I mean?
There we go.
He got me.
There we go.
Got me in the stadium, should I say? So I'll just make sure I stay on the sidelines next time.
Between Reg and Herm, they hold that field tight.
They
so
do, man.
It's good.
Speaking of that, we're getting ready to go into season. Week 1, Georgia Tech is coming to town. Let the folks know your process and how things will be vetted as far as participation in media day, on game day, et cetera.
Yeah, so we just went live with credentials yesterday. We have new media policies that are out too, a little tighter. But there's there's an appeal process now. So if I tell you no, you can fill out a form and really explain what you're doing, and we have a group that'll take a look at it. And so, I always preface this that we have the highest demand in the country and we have the tightest sidelines in the country.
We really do.
And so those two things don't go well together. So if we had an NFL stadium, like we would have more people in. There's no question. But and with security around coach too, right? That's the real thing. You've seen that. We have to vet everybody. We have to make sure we're good. I'm sure there's some people I deny that don't deserve it, and I'm sure there's some people we get in that maybe don't deserve it.
Chico.
But we try our best to stay as consistent as possible with that, and that's really where we are. So credentials are out. Go apply and we'll see what happens. But we are not giving out season credentials this year either, just from a security standpoint. So everything will be single game. But yeah, so that's kind of where we are in the process.
Well, let me say this about you and your process. consistent, fair, well communicated. And I have, been on the appeal end where somebody feels like this, that, and the other. And I would tell them, hey, look, it's not you.
Yeah,
You've got to
it's not personal.
understand the
Yeah, it's not
distance
personal.
between Colorado's bench and row one
Yeah.
ain't 5 feet.
No.
Like we have no sideline.
No.
And then when you add in that you have literally an A-list celebrity in Deion Sanders as
Yep.
your head coach, that limits it even more.
Yeah.
The NCAA has rules and regulations
Yep.
we have to follow. So it's really not a personal thing.
No.
What people need to do, he's putting the information out. You might want to be first in line.
Yeah. And we have like our cheerleaders get space down there. Ralphie handlers get space down there. That's something most programs don't have. And we can't block the signage, so there's like not a lot of space,
It's really not.
especially on the field. We got some seats in the press box, though. Like we'll get we'll take care of the people that are consider media. We will vet everybody that applies and try to be as consistent as possible.
Well, a person in the chat wants to know about your workout plan. They say you're looking damn good. Have you been out there with Swayze in the morning? What are you doing?
I need to get with Swayze. I've lost a little bit of weight though, but it's good. It's fun.
Saw you yesterday coming from a workout. I was like, man, what are you doing?
I think I was just wearing those clothes yesterday. I wasn't really working out yesterday.
Hey, that's my trick.
Hey, Neely said he got tired watching the guys running the other day, Curtis. So,
oh my gosh,
don't be one of those.
Curtis, am I crazy?
No, you're not. That was crazy. It made me tired watching them.
Like these guys are in shape, man. I'm looking forward to the product. Curtis, from my standpoint, man, anything we can do to help you and your operations be more successful, or get out of your way, or tell Chico no, I'm here for you.
We're good. Appreciate you too.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kurt.
Curtis Snyder does the damn thing. I call him Kurt Dog. He's literally stored in my phone as Kurt Dog.
But I was gonna say that too. I think everybody who has a friend named Kurt, we call him Kurt Dog, because I have a Kurt Dog friend too. I definitely call him Kurt Dog. He can't get called anything else. Yeah. Hey man.
Hey, switch to the other camera, Chico, so Goonsville can see something, because they've been on the program all day long.
Actually, that camera's off right now. I think
it's off. Okay.
Got knocked off when it fell. But yeah, Goonsville, hey.
Goonsville had your sticker right back there if you rewind the show.
Yeah.
You see Goonsville, all kinds
big shout out.
Yes, sir. But Chico, at the 3-hour mark, Bus Media Day has officially ended.
Tree. Hey, all three of y'all in the chat, put a W in the chat for this live show right here. Sorry for any mishaps that you might have seen on the screen or might have heard through audio. It happens. This is a live show.
It's live.
All I can say is, like I used to tell my coach back when I play, of course, it's going to circle back around to me. I used to say this: I'm only going to get better. I'm not going to get no worse. I'm only going to get better, coach. He'll say, hey, I can deal with that.
First of all, I love how you acknowledge it always gets back to you. Indeed, you still make the statement.
Yeah, you gotta go ahead and trick through it, baby.
Your hypocrisy knows no bounds. You just
hip pocket. Oh, hypocrisy.
Hypocrisy.
I got you.
That's
Well,
the act, the personification of being a hypocrite. The tangible evidence thereof.
The tangible evidence of being a hypocrite. Unbelievable, man. We had some great guests today. We were able to speak to these Colorado Buffaloes, man. Shouts out to everybody who stopped by.
My bad.
Yes.
I hate to time out you, but I want to make sure I'm reading this right. Is Carlton Miller saying that we're just 95 likes away from 1,000 likes?
What? 95 likes away from 1,000. Let's get to 1,000 for the first time. Hook us up,
y'all. Man, hit that.
And also, we're gonna hit y'all with these.
Like
hit the like button. That's free. These super chats. We appreciate the love and support. We like to get the type of money that jingles, but we really appreciate the type of money that folds. Shout out
and
to
the
Mr.
difference
McDowell.
is the jingle money was my blind man could count that. The fold money, Chico blind man could count it.
My blind man can count all the money. That's the thing. Don't try to put no limits on my blind man. Shouts out to Lewis Scott.
One day you're gonna tell us how you the one that made him blind. What you did to him, Chico.
All these super chats.
Yeah, Jaden POV. We have been on 3 hours. Been on 3 hours giving you exclusive coverage from Inside Buff Media Day.
Yes, indeed. No other network can do what we just did right there, dog. That was exclusive, right, Unc?
Very much so. Like
cold blooded.
We were the only ones live. That original feed with Coach Prime was sent to ESPN in Bristol. Don't know what they did with it live, but otherwise it was us, TMR.
Y'all might see it later, but you've already have seen it here, right here on the Pregame Network. The Morning Run brought to you by, shouts out to Denise Smith, State Farm agent out there in Colorado. Shouts out to facebyjazz.com. Shouts out to Goonsville Clothing. And also shouts out to uncandchico.myshopify.com. Go over there and get you some. The link is pinned in the chat right now. If you haven't hit that link to support us, what you doing?
Shout out to only 61 likes away from 1,000. Shout out to Terrace T2, the Pregame Network intern, who has on the shortest shorts I've ever seen. And I don't know why he like sitting here half naked with his inner thigh out.
I would tell you to bring him on the screen, but y'all gonna take it something else.
We don't have to bring his shorts on the screen, but we can bring him on.
You got to bring the shorts on too. You didn't spoke on him.
He sat down real quick. He tried to sit down real quick.
T-time, ain't nothing wrong with those shorts, T-time.
Yeah, it would be to a freakazoid like you.
Ain't nothing wrong with those shorts, T-time.
And be sure to stay tuned to the network because Terrace has been doing some behind the scenes work today as well. So there will be another production coming out on what you didn't see taking place around the room with the athletes doing their other interviews. 45 likes away from 1,000. Hit that like button. T2, how's your fall camp been as intern for the network, man?
It has been great. I'm glad that I finally got the realization of the opportunity that I have. And it's, yeah.
I appreciate you saying that.
Hold on. Did Unc tell you to say that?
I really didn't.
But nice, man. Nice.
I used to be, for people who don't know, I've been here for a few years, but I've really only just now getting started with the pregame show and just getting the opportunity to, get to know these players on a personal level, get to speak to the coaches. It's been great. And so, yeah, I'm just enjoying my time making content.
Now, I'm going to tell you this, chat. He opened the door, so let me go in it. Pause.
Whoa.
Terrace was in high school when the pregame show was at Jackson State, and he had his own show at Madison Central High School. Shout out to Madison Central.
Shout out.
And hit me up and said, hey, can I come intern with you? So he would come work a couple practices and scrimmages and home games, sideline stuff. And then he decided he was going to Syracuse.
Yep, I was originally.
And he decided that he was going to come out to Colorado. And I said, look, you come in, work in the video department with Campo. And I said, then still continue your internship with me. Chico, you talk about squandering a year.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Like he just this a damn
No,
period.
you can't say come on because it's serious.
Yeah, it's true.
No, I understand, but I was going to say how many freshmen out there have not squandered a year. So it happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does happen, but
definitely
it can't happen when you got access.
Yeah.
Like you can kick your shoes off and walk in Deion Sanders' office.
I got
yes.
Yeah, he got real complacent. So we had to come to Jesus meeting, and I'm gonna tell you this, Chico. If you want to look at like Quincy Wiggins or Jordan Seaton or Anquin Barnes, T2 has made the same transformation in a year in the off season. I probably had not cussed him out one time this fall.
Wow.
Whereas last year, matter of fact, let me tell you this, Chico. I'm gonna blow his horn a little bit more.
Pause.
Just yesterday, or maybe the day before, you sent me a clip you edited and you wanted my feedback on it. I didn't text him back. I called him. And you know what I said to him, Chico?
Wow.
I said, dog, this is kind of shit that pisses me off because it's so damn good and you could have been doing it last year.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to be like that.
Like, this is exceptional work and you could have been doing it. But, man, he's all in, so you're going to see more. Matter of fact, he has total production of the whistle now. So when you look in the credits of the whistle, he produces the whistle on his own with Coach Pollock and Coach Hart. So he's embraced it, man. He's come a long way around.
I'll say this from experience, Terrace, and being let me see, I guess I'm in Big Brother range right now, or Big Bro range, or damn near Unc range. But I will say this, man, these experiences that you going through, these opportunities that you have right now, I can guarantee you are setting you up or preparing you for bigger opportunities that's going to come. You're going to look back on these moments years from now and say, damn, I did the same thing with Uncle Neely. I can do this easily for the 49ers, and they're paying me 6 figures for it. I can do that in my sleep. So take this seriously and do your thing on it. Show your creativeness and your everything, dog. Just do your thing and take it serious, and it's gonna pay off in the long run. Is what I'm trying to say.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, every word of that. Double blessed twin mom in the comments. She said, if he doesn't cuss you out, he doesn't love you. I said, you're right. I had to raise people how I was raised. I got cussed at going to church. Like, you know?
I had to catch myself sometime. I'd be more of Charmin tissue-ish rather than being like my mama was back in the day.
All right, Chico, I'm telling you. You can't raise them like cats and hope they're gonna turn into dogs.
What did Coach Prime say? Thy rod and thy staff, right?
Comfort.
You gotta have that rod, right?
Got to.
Spare the rod, spoil the child.
Spare the rod.
Who's back in the
spoil
building?
child. He's here. Oh, no.
Man, way to have Dukes back at the close of the show. Dukes, I missed you, man. I had to carry Chico.
God dang, dog. Just go up there and give him a hug then.
Yeah, man.
No,
dog.
What's up,
Look.
Damn, Dukes, I miss you so much. Where you been?
Dukes, it's like I said, man. TMR, it ain't no TMR 1, TMR 2. Like, we all equal in this. Like, we do our thing. But at the end of the day, man, if you Pippen and I'm Jordan and Chico Rodman, dog, I can't have you sitting out. That just leave Rodman with me, man. Like, I can't be with Rodman by myself. Like,
that's crazy.
Like, he get to grabbing asses and like
he said you can't leave me with Robin by myself. Unbelievable.
Leave me with Kukoc by myself, man. Like, leave
Kukoc, he was a dependable 3-point shooter.
That's what I'm getting. I'm pointing at him. I don't have
Robin, the greatest rebounder of all time. What are y'all talking about?
They come with ass grab though. And I just
they come with ass grabs, but the other player gonna be out
Cam
the
in the
game.
building. Come on in here, Cam.
Cam in the building.
What's up, Buster man?
Hey, Cam. I don't know if you can hear me, but can you hear me, Cam?
Here you go.
Mm-hmm.
I saw you almost take Pops out coming up the hill with the pads on. All you got to do, get that pad level down just a little bit. Low man wins. Get that pad level down. You're gonna put Pops on his ass.
Hey, Cam, have you seen Pops get out there and run yet?
No, he ain't doing it again. He said he's up now.
Yeah, that's right. We ain't doing nothing. For so now, hey, look, man, I came to get Cam from school, man. Cam school, he had his shirt unbuttoned, open like that. Like, what you been doing, man? Like,
he been listening to Uncle Chico.
He didn't do it himself. If he listening to me, he didn't do it himself. It was young. Anyways, yeah. Shout out to Cam. Shout out to Terrace.
Shout out to Cam,
Terrace,
man. Shout out to
your
Terrace.
thing, man.
Hey, Chico, speaking of shout out to Terrace, coming this fall, I probably shouldn't announce it and scare the hell out of him. We've talked about it privately. Just as he's done before with us, he's going to offer a student perspective on some post-game stuff.
Yes,
because he's in the video department. He's got a front row seat to the game. He's filming the game for the coaches. Like, that's literally what he does for the video department. And so who better to give some analysis from a student perspective than T2?
And he did such a great job last year when we had him on. So got to have him back.
Yeah. I think the only thing I got on him about that time is being still. He was doing this in the camera.
Man, I'm sorry.
You just like, I was like, is it windy out there? What the hell you doing, man?
Kicking rocks.
Hey, baby, we learn, baby. We live, we learn.
Yep.
All right, I got some things I might need to edit out of this program, or you know what? I might just leave it in because it's
hey, man,
live.
they said y'all been tripping in the chat. Chico, what's up, man?
Look, it has been. Shit, Dukes, we 25 away from 1,000 likes.
Man, run them likes up.
25 away from 1,000.
I know we got 25 people in here right now that has another device that they can go right to on their phone or TV or somewhere. Get more views and more likes. Run them likes up for your dog.
And we got a super chat from Double Blessed Twin Mommy. Let me go ahead and end with the punchline. You will not see it.
Mm-hmm.
It says $19.99 for T2. Keep going to T2. You will never see that.
Come on, man. It's for me.
Man, we back taxed out, divide that by 3. You ain't on the team. You an intern.
Wait, did he just say, oh my God, Unc, man, boy, I'll tell you the truth. Hey, Terrence, man, let's jump him.
Terrence,
me?
Let me tell you something.
Okay, you go for the legs.
Terrence will never see that $19.99. That cost us more than that.
Come on, man.
Chico said he was
Elanissa,
glossy.
1999 super chat. Thank you for the exclusive content. Unc Chico and Deuce TMR is the only CU news I trust. Much love. Appreciate that. 19 likes away from 1,000, y'all. 19.
What you about to say, Duke?
Glossy? You said you was glossy? You said you was. I'm
Glossy?
reading the chat. It said Chico said he was glossy earlier. Glassy, glossy.
Oh, I said I was shining bright because I was sweating or something. It looked like I was sweating in the thing. I said I'm shining bright like a Rihanna diamond. Looked like.
Man, this dude been on here asking players to take their shirts off.
Oh, that's what it was. That's what it was, Duke. Duke, look, he gonna try to talk over me.
He been going.
Dude, he asked
going.
Carter Stockmeyer, will he do an interview like Myles Garrett did the other day? Unbelievable.
No, I asked him, would he ask Coach Prime? Could he? You know, him, Coach Prime, go back, man. That's his godfather. So if anybody can go in there and ask him something, he can.
Dude,
I ain't say it was a request. And then Chico, yeah, that'd be nice if you did it. We go viral.
Dude, he was like, please go ask Coach Prime. Can you do it with your shirt off?
And then we had Quincy Wiggins on. I said he built like an action figure. And Chico, yeah, because I used to take the clothes off my G.I. Joe. Hey, dog.
Come on.
That's a lie.
I gotta
Y'all
go
know that
to
sound like Unc.
again. I'm
Y'all
out,
know that's
bro.
Unc, man. Y'all know that's Unc.
Don't go. We three. They say we 3 likes away from 1,000. We get 3 likes, that's 1,000. And we out 3. Come on, 3. Somebody. Carlton Miller said 3 more likes.
Unc's so damn crazy. It don't make no sense, dog.
But when he said I'm lying, like he refused.
You
to
lied.
say
You lied. You lied like a rug.
You
lied like a
said you
rug.
didn't take. You said you took the clothes off your G.I. Joe.
Nah, Unc said that junk, man. Unc said, you know, Chico, you take his clothes off the G.I. Joes because, you know, I had like 16 Ken Barbie dolls that I used to keep in my backstage. I'm like, Ken Barbie dolls? Unc, what you doing? So he
Chico.
used like the Ken Barbie dolls. So for
3
some
hours,
reason, I don't know.
15 minutes. We just hit 1,000 likes.
Man, come on, dog. Clap it up. Peter D said, Unc, that was you. Brown girl said we did it. Thank you guys.
When does the chat become a reliable source of truth?
Hey, chat, y'all hear that, right? See, y'all, the truth comes out. I got your back, chat. Y'all see what Unc do.
No, the chat know I got their back, but the chat also know I'm Nino Brown. I'm gonna stand up here in the witness box and I'm gonna point at Chico and say the light skinned brother from the bank. I ain't the head of TV, That's who did it. The light skinned brother with the braids. Nino,
See
I'm a
that?
pawn.
Point again. Once again, he pointing. We know the breed of dog you are, the pointer. Put a W in the chat. Put 1,000 likes. First time on the morning run. I don't know. It might have been the second time. I think we got 1,000 likes during the
showcase, probably.
The showcase, yeah. So hey, we're gonna keep doing this again, man. Y'all want us to keep coming?
Dog, I told you change the tagline, man. Even Terrence says, come on, man.
I said y'all want us to keep coming. We're gonna keep on
And
bringing
I'm
it.
saying change the tagline. Stop that.
Coach Prime said we coming.
And again, look how that turned out when he done stopped saying it because y'all wouldn't let me. Dog, you stop ending the show with that coming shit, man. Stop.
Damn, well, we was monetized until you just said ish, Ocho.
Awesome show. Thank you, TMR. Appreciate you, Debbie Garcia. Hey, we'll be back Monday. I think Monday, the special teams press conferences. So we'll have updates from Saturday's full scrimmage on Monday, and then we're rolling to the press conferences. Got a full week of shows all next week as well. The countdown to Georgia Tech, Dukes. Week 1 is upon us. It's coming. It'll be here.
ATL boys coming to the CO.
Hey, boy,
y'all know what to do, man. Hit the like, subscribe,
bro.
comment, all the other good stuff. Dukes is speechless, and that's hard to be when you're Martin Luther Dukes. So,
What y'all sleep on though is Dukes change hats. I told y'all, man, y'all sleep on Dukes hat game. He went from Anaheim to Philly. That's across the nation.
Duval in the building. Oh, nah.
That's crazy.
And y'all make sure y'all go to Duke's channel and turn on the notifications because he will pop off live in a minute. And I bet you this, I put 100 on it. With Shedeur having his game later today, tonight, I know Deuce is gonna pop off live. You might even get me and Big Dog to hop on there. So put your notification bells on for all 3 networks, like all 3 networks, share all 3 networks. We come to you live from the pregame network, but don't forget about Big Dog Chico channel, Deuce the Scoop channel. All 3 networks have different content exclusive different content. So make sure you subscribe to all of them.
Yeah, I will be going live later on. Right before Shedeur's game, I think it's 5 p.m. Eastern time. Shouts out to Bird's Eye View. Shouts out to Uncle Neely, Dukes the Scoop, and my dog David Talks Buffs. We're gonna do some things later on today. So y'all stay tuned for that. And yeah, notification bell on.
Chico
what
grounded and
Duke's
pounded.
Duke's always shaking his head when Chico.
Brooklyn, the drivers and Chico. Chico, take us out without the coming, man. Land the plane, but don't say
I
they're
can't
coming.
say we gonna keep bringing them.
There you go.
Content. All right,
There you go.
then. Well,
take us out.
Thank y'all for coming out. We appreciate you guys once again on the morning run. That's brought to you by the Pregame Network. For the badass Uncle Neely, for the cold-blooded Dukes the Scoop, for the biggest dog Chico to the sea and the place to be, coming to you live and direct from the middle of the ocean, from the West Coast to the far East Coast. We're gonna be up and about this thing. Peace in the Middle East.
Well, that's so much.
Yeah, you be shoot.
If y'all want us to keep coming, we'll keep coming.
We will keep.